Two familiar foes, the pride of District A1, are playing for a state championship this afternoon at Chad Richardson Stadium on the campus of the University of Central Oklahoma at Edmond as the Fairview Yellow Jackets battle the Hooker Bulldogs for a state championship in Class A. I'm Tom Nelson along with the Fairview High School alum, Adam Dieselhorst, and we are excited to bring you all the action on FairviewYellowJackets.tv and Squirtle.tv. Back in September, Fairview went to Hooker and came home with a dominant 56-22 victory. Since then, the Jackets have continued to roll, stretching their two-year winning streak to 29 straight games. After that loss, Hooker regrouped and have rattled off 10 straight wins, including last week's surprising 27-24 win over Hominy in Alva. It's a very special Squirtle High School game of the week. Don't look for the video stream. We're going to bring it to you old school radio style. It's the 14-0 Fairview Yellow Jackets against the 12-2 Hooker Bulldogs for the gold ball in Class A. And Adam Dieselhorst, we are just about ready to go.
Yeah, Tom, this is an exciting game. Obviously, any state championship game is exciting, but they got us in a spot up top. We got a beautiful view. What a matchup. A1 rivals playing each other. One team seeking revenge and another team seeking a defending state championship.
Sunny and 48 degrees, wind from the north, and we are underway. The short kick is taken by Hooker as they'll get the football first, and running out of bounds across the way is John Davis, the 5'9", 145-pound junior. The offensive set for Hooker, their quarterback is Cleet Martins. He's thrown for 1,371 yards, completed 57% of his passes, 16 touchdowns, just 8 picks. And we'll talk about Justin Palacios, the freshman running back, 173 carries for 1,666 yards. He averages 9.6 yards a carry. On first down and 10, a power pistol formation with 2 wide to the near side and 1 to the right. And a fullback with Palacios in the backfield. And the quarterback, Martins. Hand off to the freshman Palacios on first down. He's popped after a couple of yard gain.
And sorry if you were out there following along. If you did see a little bit of the actual action, we are not allowed to do that. So you'll see a switchover of our game cast that you'll be able to follow along with.
So a 2-yard gain on first down and 10 for Palacios on this opening drive that started at the 35-yard line. So glad to have you with us from Chad Richardson Stadium at UCO. Everybody from Hooker is here. Everybody from Fairview is here. Second down and 10. And Palacios finding a little bit of running room right up the seam. He'll get to within a yard or so. He didn't want to go down. I don't think he ever did. They'll give him credit to the 44-yard line, picking up 7 to bring up third down and 1. Stop was made by Brant Strader. Just underway, opening drive of the Class A state championship game. We're glad to bring you the audio stream here on Squirtle. A very special game of the week, 3rd and 1. Quarterback Martins angling right, and he will fall forward for the first down. Out to the 46-yard line. He needed 1. He picked up 2. Move the chains. First down, Bulldogs.
Well, great job there by Hooker. They're going to look to run power this whole game. Obviously, I talked about that earlier on, Tom. Woodland was able to do that against Fairview, but unfortunately they turned the ball over too many times.
Martin's over 1,100 yards rushing on the season, averaging 6.9 yards a carry, including 11 touchdown runs. Very nice dual threat quarterback. First down and 10, just shy of Fairview territory at the Hooker 46-yard line. Palacios right side, strung out, tries to bounce it outside. He'll pick up a couple. He bounced off of a couple of tackles before being run out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 48, a gain of 2 to bring up second down and 8. So Palacios early on, 3 carries for 11 yards. Man, huge season for the freshman. 21 touchdowns, 1,666 yards coming in. Opening drive of the ball game. Wide out to the right side, tight end right, and 2 wide to the left. Martins this time right up the middle. Not a whole lot there. He'll get to the 50-yard line. Bowden Miller on the stop. Gain right to the midfield stripe, a gain of 2. Peyton Parker has carried the ball now 60 times for 293 yards in the season. It is 3rd down and 6. They've got to get inside the 44 to move the chains.
Well, we obviously talked about Hooker's 2 big weapons outside, so we'll look for something easy on the edge for Hooker.
Jet sweep around the right side, trying to get to the edge and not doing it. Not successful is Keelan Robinson. He's their speedster. State champion in the 200 meters last spring, and he'll lose a yard back to the 49.
Well, and a great job of stretching it out for Fairview. You know, Hooker had a lot of success the first drive running right at him. One thing that we've seen, the Yellow Jackets are tough to get the edge on because of their team's speed.
Punter is Braxton Burge. He will stand at his 37-yard line. Kick is away. Pretty dangerous return man back there, a couple of them. And it will die inside the 15-yard line at the 13. That is where Fairview will take over, 1st down and 10. So the opening drive for Hooker, they do pick up a 1st down, but nothing more than that. Here come the Jackets.
Well, the one thing we talked about, wind being a factor in this game, but the Jackets do have the wind at their back this drive.
This drive will start with 8:42 to play in the 1st quarter. Quarterback is Jax Bernard. He's completed 67% of his passes for 3,149 yards, 47 touchdowns and 6 picks. He's throwing on 1st down, and the drop by Burris. And that's something you don't see very much from Isaiah Burris. Yeah, with the wind, a 16-mile-an-hour wind from the north-northwest, but this stadium, it's a large stadium, seats over 10,000, but it's also in kind of a bowl, so it's protected on the north end where the wind's coming from. There's a big field house down there, a performance center, sports performance center. 2nd down and 10, and not much for Grant Church. No gain.
Great job in the middle of that defense. Man, Hooker's got some big boys inside there. We talked about their linebackers too, and how successful they've been this season as well.
Third down and 10 for the Jackets, their 13-yard line. Bernard in the gun. 2 wide to the near side. He wants to throw. Now looking to the left. Now he wants to run it. Can he find some running room? He does. 1st down and more. Across the 25, out across the 30, and down to the 32-yard line. Big gain of 19. Move the chains. 1st down.
Well, Tom, we talked about it. That's the element that Jax has added to his game this season. He is a great runner, and that's one risk you play bringing a blitz.
So the 19-yard gain for Bernard, who on 1st down, he's going deep and running room inside the 20-yard line. Down to the 10.
That's what makes it so tough against Fairview. They're athletes on the edge. You have a 6'4" wide receiver going against a much shorter Palacios and a freshman. Great play call by Bernard.
Yeah, Reed Martin's his 60th catch of the season. And they're pushing the tempo down to the 11-yard line. Rolling right, Bernard, right side. Ball caught at the 5. It's Martins again. Gain of 6.
They put so much pressure to you edge to edge. It's just really difficult to defend the offense.
Make it a 7-yard gain. They're down at the 4-yard line. Bernard up the middle for a couple. He'll get down to about the 2. As he angled off the left side.
I like that play call there. Bernard, if he'd have stretched it a little bit more, he'd have walked into the end zone, but he cut up too quick.
And there's the touchdown. Bernard goes in on 2nd and goal from the 2. Or take it back, it was actually 2nd and 1. They could have gotten a 1st down. They didn't need it. So from 2 yards out, Fairview on the board leading 7-0.
That's what the Jackets do. They pressure you in all phases, and man, when you've got a quarterback that can get it all over in different spots of the field, it sure makes it tough to defend.
Kick is on the way, and it's good by Bernard. 7-0 Fairview, 7:03 to play in the first quarter. We'll take a break and be right back. It is the game of the week, state championship style on Squirtle.
Is your school or booster club looking for ways to fundraise? Let Downtown Threads create a custom website to showcase all your school apparel. You pick the design and the garment, we do the rest. We will handle all the payments and cut you one check when the website is closed. Call today, 580-237-7060. Downtown Threads, proudly supporting all local high school athletes.
When looking to purchase or market your livestock, choose the Fairview Livestock Commission Company. Family owned and operated, we're proud to be Northwest Oklahoma's first choice for your cattle marketing needs. Cattle sales are every Friday at 9 o'clock a.m. Replacement cow sale this Tuesday, December 6th at 6 o'clock p.m. K.L. James, 580-227-3797. Go Yellow Jackets.
Ready to get back in the game? Great news. The movement experts at Physical Therapy Central can help you find relief and results and keep you off the sidelines. With over 30 convenient locations across Oklahoma City and beyond, contact PT Central today at ptcentral.org to see a physical therapist.
Fairview takes the ball 87 yards on their opening drive in just 7 plays. And it only took a minute and 39 seconds off the clock. The big play was the 57-yard bomb from Bernard to Reed Martins. But the 2-yard touchdown run by Jax Bernard, and his kick makes it 7-0 with 7:03 to play in the first quarter. Short kick and a return across the 35-yard line out to the 37, and you can hear the Fairview fans, the near side down below us, making some noise. That return was Palacios.
Yeah, Fairview does that crazy, odd squib kick every time, and it's difficult on the receiving end because you don't know what kind of bounce you're going to get.
So from the 37-yard line, this drive starts with 6:57 to play in the first quarter. We talked in the pregame show today in our tailgate party, a carry right side across the 40-yard line out to the 42.
Much better push that time for the line up front by Hooker. They are getting a good shove. That's one thing we have seen.
That's Palacios with the run for 4. Ball out past the 41-yard line, 2nd down and 6. We were talking in the pregame show earlier today that Hooker keeping Fairview from getting a quick start was a big key. Well, Fairview off to a quick start. 2nd down and 6. Palacios again right side. Lowers his shoulder. Will get to the 44. Off right tackle.
It's one thing interesting to see from Hooker. They have not made a pass attempt yet. They're trying to keep Fairview honest, and obviously the philosophy against Fairview anytime is to shorten the game. You want to keep that explosive offense off the field, but look for him to go up top here pretty soon.
At tackle, Micah Wheeler. So now 3rd down and 3. 5:42 to play in the first quarter. Fairview 7-0. They score on their opening drive. 87 yards in just a minute and 39 seconds. On 3rd and 3, Martins, the quarterback, wants to run, and he's up in it. Strader flashed in there and toppled him over.
That was Micah Wheeler on the big play off the edge.
No, you're right. Wheeler, not Strader. Strader's 10, Wheeler's 12. Got to give him credit where it's due. No gain on the play.
It's a long ways down there, Tom.
It is a long ways down there.
Could have that eagle vision. Hooker probably goes no play here, and they squib kick is what I'm going to guess.
They're lining up to go for it. 4th down and 3. This is huge. Palacios right side.
Nope.
He's hit. He won't get there. Fairview with the stop.
There's Strader that time.
Strader and also Wheeler in there too.
Teague and Dick Gilchrist as well. What a great job those linebackers pursuing.
That tells you something right there. Trevor Powers, head coach for Hooker, his mindset, he thinks he needs to score every time to keep up. That, I think I might have considered the punt right there. So Fairview takes over first down and 10 from the 46-yard line. Bernard wants to throw, spins out of a tackle, stays on his feet, busts free to the 35-yard line. He just gained 11 off of a play that should have been dead to rights for a loss.
Well, I'm telling you, the kid can flat out play. He is elusive running it and has an incredible arm.
So the gain of 11 for Bernard.
Man, look at Hooker. They have a safety about 20 yards deep in the middle of the field. It's going to be a false start.
Before the play gets underway. Yep, move them back 5. First down and 10 for Fairview at the Hooker. 35-yard line. They took over after Hooker went forward on 4th down and 3 in their own territory. And that first play, a gain of 11.
I mean, that safety is so deep for Hooker. He looks like he's in punt receive.
That's Trace Duncan.
Hey, go.
So first down and 15. Bernard with Church to his right. 3 wide receivers. Bernard straight back, going right. Has a man. Burris missed him by a step as Burris almost ran it down inside the 5-yard line. That would have been a touchdown as he had beaten his man. So it's second down and 15 back at the 40-yard line. Bernard 2 for 4 passing now for 64 yards. Fairview in their orange from tops and pants, black helmets. Hooker in their road whites, blue helmets, blue numbers, blue piping. Bernard wants to run, and he'll pick up 3 or 4 before he was tackled from behind by Landon Lee.
It's going to make about 3rd and 12, Tom.
So the 3-yard gain. It's 3rd down and long, 3rd and 12. The ball resting at the 37-yard line. Hooker would love to get a 3-and-out right here and get the football back with 3:50 to play in the first quarter, down 7-0. Bernard right side, throwing to the edge. Ball is caught. Did he get a foot down? He did. Didn't get nearly enough yardage for the first down. Ball caught by Brant Strader down to the 32-yard line, so he'll pick up 5. And it will be 4th down and 8.
I like the play call there, though. It makes it much more manageable.
So for Brant Strader, his 30th catch of the season, 4th down and 8. They're going for it.
Why not? This would be a big stop here for Hooker if they could get a stop and get Fairview off the field.
They've got to get inside the 25-yard line to move the chains. 4 receivers. Single back next to Bernard. Jacks to throw. Flushed. Rolling left. Throws it off his back foot. It's incomplete. Good coverage. Pass intended for Reed Martins. And Hooker gets a stop. They'll take over.
Great stop for the Bulldogs. That was big for them.
Yeah, they did need that. They rolled the dice going forward on 4th down in their own territory, and it didn't hurt them. So the drive will start for Hooker at the 32-yard line with 3 minutes and 32 seconds to play in the first quarter. Hooker going from right to left into the wind here in the first quarter for another 3.5 minutes. I think this will be illegal motion. Yeah, somebody moved, yep. 5-yard penalty will move Hooker back 5 yards. Only one penalty. Actually, now we've the second penalty in the ball game.
That'd be interesting to see when Hooker decides to toss the ball down the field. They've had a lot of success throwing it.
Out in the right flat.
That's
a lateral. That went out of bounds. Hooker caught a break there, but that was behind the line of scrimmage and a lateral.
But they
was going to say incomplete, though. They'll say it's an incomplete pass.
That's interesting.
So Hooker catches a break. So it's 2nd down and 15. Ball resting on the near hash. You've got Trace Duncan, their leading receiver, out here wide to the near side of the field, the short side of the field. And Martins is looking his way. Now he's flush right, and Martins is sacked.
Howardson.
Taken down by Carson Howardson, the defensive tackle. Big old Carson Howardson, 6'4", 305.
I believe just a sophomore too, right?
Yeah, exactly. No, junior. He's a junior.
Well, I knew he wasn't a senior.
So back to the 25-yard line. He'll lose 2.
And Tom, you see how uncomfortable Hooker looks trying to throw the ball on time downs, and that's one thing Fairview, obviously, if they can get them into some lost yardage plays, makes a big difference.
So
can't make a mistake here if you're Hooker. Sorry,
3rd
Tom.
down and 17. Martins rolling to his right, looking downfield. Now tries to turn it up, and he's chased down and sacked. Chased down behind the line of scrimmage. He was looking to throw the football.
It was Bowden Miller.
Say for Bowden Miller, that is his 2nd sack of the season. I'm going to call it a sack because I thought he wanted to throw the ball downfield, and it was behind the line of scrimmage. So the loss back to the 24-yard line, a loss of 1. And now Hooker will punt. Braxton Burge will stand back there for the 2nd time tonight. And the punt will hit across the 50-yard line, take a good Hooker roll down inside the 40, and be down at the 38. So that is where the Jackets will take over. 1st down and 10 from their own 38-yard line, leading 7-0 with 2:28 to play in the first quarter. Tom Nelson, Adam Dieselhorst, Ellis Sunken, Camden Billy, the Squirtle crew here today with our audio stream only. We are abiding by the rules of the OSSAA. There is a video stream on the NFHS network, but you don't have to pay for ours. You can follow along with the game, and we'll give you the best broadcast we possibly can. Going back to my old radio days. Got to be a little more descriptive than the video streams. 1st down and 10 for the Jackets at their own 28-yard line. On the sweep left, running room for Burris. Flag. There's a hold on the edge. So Burris ends up picking up 7 or 8, but this one's coming back. It's a hold back at the line of scrimmage, knock him back 10 yards. So 1st and 10 will turn into 1st and 20.
Like the play call there. Fairview will do that. They'll go quick. They'll run out of the huddle quick into more of a packed-in power formation when they don't go spread, and they like to run the ball out of that formation.
So 1st down and 20 now. Pistol formation, 2 wide to the left, 2 to the right side. And handoff up the middle to Church for a couple, and that's just about it. He was shut down by Gunnar Martins. The nose right up the middle's a freshman. So a gain of 2. I also say Aiden Woolridge in the stop as well. We'll call his name a lot here on defense. Their leading tackler. 2nd down and 18. Little play action, right side slant. And for the 2nd time, that ball in and out of the hands of Burris. He's dropped a couple here.
And that time, Bernard shows his arm strength. May have been a little bit low, but really we've seen Burris come up with catches like that all year long.
Yeah, Burris had a huge game last week. 8 catches for 130 yards and a couple of touchdowns in the win over Woodland.
And look for Fairview to go up top to Reed Martins here. Run straighter in a post and then up top to Reed.
3rd and 18 before the play gets underway. Blow it dead. Somebody moved early, so now 5 yards back, and it's 3rd down and 23 for the Jackets, and the penalties are hurting their field position right now. Back to the 25-yard line. And Hooker is looking to Well, looking for their consecutive 3 and outs. Getting Fairview 3 and out, back-to-back trips. 3rd to Mile, 3rd and 22. 3 wide to the near side, 1 to the left. Going to throw it near side. Ball caught by Burris, 30, 35-yard line. Cuts it back inside, 40, 45. Across midfield to the 50. Near sideline, down to the 41-yard line. First down on 3rd down and 22.
What a great play call by Coach Bernard. Hooker had all their defensive backs about 15 yards off the ball. Great job by the offensive line for the Yellow Jackets to get out and block, and Burris waited on him.
Yeah, Peyton Parker with the tackle, ball down to the 41-yard line, so a gain of 34 on the completion. Burris's first catch of the afternoon, his 81st catch of the season. 1st and 10 from the Hooker 41-yard line. Fake the pitch, left side. Here goes Bernard, right up the middle. Steps out of 1 tackle and 2 tackles and 3 tackles, and finally down to the 12. What a run by Jax Bernard. He's doing it with his arm. He's doing it with his feet here in the first quarter.
Now, he is such a weapon running the ball, too. He's so strong, his lower body, and you better grab a hold of him and try to get him down.
28-yard run. 1st down and 10 from the 13-yard line. Church tries to bounce it outside, and he'll get a couple down to the 11. He was taken down by Peyton Parker. So a gain of 2 for Church.
You know what they say about having a running quarterback, Tom? You have an extra blocker in if you're able to run a quarterback.
Yep.
Obviously, that last time he pulled it on a zone read play, but before they've been leading with Church.
Here comes the 7th play of the drive, 2nd down and 8 in the red zone. 3 wide to the left, 1 to the right. 1 back set to the right of Bernard in the shotgun. Final 25 seconds of the first quarter and a timeout called by the Jackets. We'll take it with them. Late first quarter, Jackets on top 7-0, and knocking on the door when we come back on Scoredle.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Farmers and Merchants National Bank is
State championship Saturday in Class A on a picture-perfect afternoon in December for high school football. Fairview inside the 20-yard line of Hooker. It is 2nd down and 8 at the 11-yard line. Handoff on the sweep, and Burris, they sniffed that one out, and he'll be tackled back at the 15.
Big play there by number 13, Aiden Woolridge. He did a good job. He read that thing all the way.
The Burris for a loss. They're going to give him a loss of 4 back to the 15. And that is the final play of the first quarter. 1 quarter in the books in our Class A state championship game. Fairview 7, Hooker 0. We'll take a break and be right back. You're listening to it on Scoredle.
Fairview's hometown bank, serving you. Committed to providing the Fairview area with the latest in banking services and convenience. Farmers and Merchants is a locally owned and operated bank, eager to serve your personal and professional banking needs. With a pledge to exceed the expectations of their customers, the staff is confident in their ability to provide you with an exceptional banking experience. Farmers and Merchants National Bank in Fairview, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business, and remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395-2447 or toll free at 1-800-346-4056 for a quote today.
Back with you at UCO. 1 quarter in the books. Fairview leads Hooker 7-0. Offensively, it's been all Jackets. Jax Bernard is thrown for 103 yards. He's rushed for 65 yards and a touchdown. For Hooker, they have 15 total yards.
Well, I'd look for Strader to come out of the backfield on this play on a flats pass out of this formation.
3rd down and 12 from the 15-yard line. Play action.
Strader, look at him.
Right side, wide open down the right seam. Touchdown easily.
What a great play call by Coach Bernard.
Yeah.
I mean, he bluffed the run play, ran Strader right through the middle of the seam, and nobody on Hooker had him.
Nobody. For Brant Strader, his 2nd catch of the afternoon, his 31st of the season, and his 6th touchdown reception from 15 yards out.
Just love the wrinkle in the play calling by Coach Bernard. That's what it takes to win a state championship. That is obviously something new that Hooker has not seen.
Bernard's extra point is blocked. So 11:55 to play in the first quarter. It's 13-0. Fairview. We'll take a break and be right back. You're listening to it on Squirtle.
Jensen's of Fairview is celebrating 91 years. Currently, special pricing and financing available on select GMC units in stock. Hurry, as these units and offers won't last. Jensen's, the best prices in Northwest Oklahoma on your new and used vehicles. So come see why generations of customers have been choosing Jensen's to serve their automotive needs. Same family, same business, same location for 9 decades. Go Jackets!
Martin's Machine Shop, a family-owned business since 1974, serves Oklahoma, Kansas, and Texas. They offer full machine shop, welding, and metal working capabilities for repair and fabrication. Their fluid power division repairs hydraulic cylinders, pumps, motors, and valves, and includes a full inventory of 6,000 PSI hose and fittings. Give them a call at 580-227-2734 or connect through their website, www.martinsmachineshop.com, to see how they can assist you today. Martin's Machine.
Fairview scores on an 8-play, 62-yard drive in 2 minutes and 33 seconds. 15-yard touchdown pass from Bernard to Strader. Kick was blocked. 11:55 to play in the first half. It's 13-0. Short kick, and on the return comes Palacios across the 30-yard line, and he is pushed back right there to the 32, which is where Hooker will take over. But you can tell it's a big game because they brought us a stat sheet, which I just love. And the numbers lean toward the Jackets. They've out first downed Hooker 6-1. They've outgained them 168-19. Hooker's had the ball more time of possession,
Big
but
play.
Fairview much more efficient. Now right up the middle, some running room. That's Parker. That is Peyton Parker on the carry. And he will pick up 9. Gilchrist with the stop. Out to the 41-yard line. Take it right back at the 40. Second down and short, right side. Martins, I think he picked up the first down before he was upended. Off the right tackle. Oh, now they're going to say he's a yard shy of the stick. It's 3rd down and 1, so he just picked up a yard right there.
That was Michael Wheeler coming off the edge, just flying in there to make a play.
So this is exactly what we talked about in the pregame, that Hooker did not want Fairview to get off to the quick start, and the Jackets are on top 13-0. Up the middle, Palacios ran into a brick wall but pushed the pile enough for a first down out of the 43. He'll pick up 2 to move the chains. So Palacios, that's his fifth run for 17 yards. First down and 10. Parker again. Yep, flag flies. Parker got across the 45-yard line under the 47. Nice little 4 or 5 yard gain, but it is coming back. If you are just joining us, beautiful day for football, and I think the entire town of Hooker and the entire town of Fairview is here at Chad Richardson Stadium on the campus of UCO, playing for that gold ball. And, of course, the Jackets looking for win number 30 in a row and their second gold ball. They just went back 15. Whoa, block below the waist?
Yeah, it was a block below the waist. Yep. That's a big penalty.
So the 15-yard penalty back to the 28-yard line.
Well, and that's something that Hooker cannot afford, just have not been very successful trying to throw the ball yet. So something to keep an eye on.
So now it's first down and 25. Ball resting right between the hash marks in the middle of the field. Hooker going with the wind here in the second quarter. Parker again, angling to the left side, and boy, cleaned up in a hurry. And coming off the edge and making that tackle is Isaiah Burris, yep. Nope, take it back, it's Gilchrist. 20, not 21. So a gain of 1 to the 29. From the left hash. Martin's in the gun, flank with 2 backs and a wide receiver now in motion from right to left. Martin's to throw, now wants to run to the left, being chased, and he'll be tackled. First one to get there. Make sure here.
Bowden Miller.
Bowden Miller, yeah. Yeah, okay, 60, yeah. No, was it Bowden Miller or was it Elijah Winans? Might have been Eli Winans. I thought it was 63. As it is, it's a gain back to the original line of scrimmage. Or back to the line of scrimmage, a no gain basically on the carry.
Be interesting what Hooker tries to do here with a 3rd and Norman to gain. We saw Fairview run a screen and have a lot of success.
3rd and 29. Martin's chase gets rid of it, incomplete. Boy, he was pressured. His pass was intended for Keelan Robinson. Martin's 0 for 2 passing here early on. And they will punt with the breeze here. Braxton Burge will stand inside his 15-yard line. Two safeties back deep to receive.
Good punt.
Burris will catch it at the 32-yard line to the 35 and out across the 40 to the 41. So Fairview, pretty good field position again, leading 13-0.
Yeah, you know, if you're Burris, too, he kind of paused just for a moment, and I think if he would have probably caught it moving, could have been a different result because number 3 there that time, Landon Lee, just barely got him wrapped up.
So the drive starts with 8:48 to play in the first half. Fairview now going from right to left in their orange jerseys and black helmets. Bernard, near side, ball, caught out pattern, and stepping out of bounds is Reed Martins. Martins' 3rd catch.
You know, makes it so tough for Fairview as Reed is a great possession receiver, is the guy that kind of does the dirty work. Burris is the speedster, and Strader's kind of the Swiss Army knife for them. It just makes it really difficult to cover. They stretch the field so well.
6-yard hookup. Martin's 3rd catch. 2nd down and 4. Bernard fakes the pitch, tried to run it right up the middle, and he was tackled by Rhett Nunley, big 6'3", 325-pound junior at defensive tackle.
And he almost got out of Nunley's grasp, too.
He picks up 3. And now 3rd down and 2. Just shy of midfield, 8:17 to play in the first half. Three wide to the near side, 1 to the right. Throwing to the near side. Ball caught by Burris. He has blockers set up. Burris down to the 41-yard line. Move the chains. Little quick hitter to Burris, near side, right in front of the Fairview bench. He gets down to the 41. Gain 8.
Coach and Jax wants to go quick, so Fairview's going to go quick here. They get the play in fast. Watch Reed Martin's up top here.
Second catch for Burris. And it will be right up the middle of your quarterback, Bernard. He'll pick up nice yardage again, about 5 down to the 36-yard line. Gunnar Martin's in the stop. The running game for Jax Bernard. He's got over 70 yards rushing here in the first half.
Well, he ran the ball really well in the state championship game last year against Gore.
72 yards rushing for him. 2nd down and 4. Off to Burris in the jet sweep. Turns it up and he's tackled from behind. Good job of not letting him get free. That tackle made by Trace Duncan, the safety.
They've done a much better job of stopping that. The little jet sweep play has not been successful for the Jackets today. It's been a successful play most of the season.
Gain of 1, 3rd down and 4. They've got to get inside the 31-yard line to move the chains. Hand off. Nope, fake the give. And the pass out to the near flat is short of Strader. Incomplete. So now a 4th down call here, and on 4th down and 4 at the Hooker 35-yard line. They'll go for it here most likely.
Oh, yeah. Watch for something quick based on alignment. If Hooker plays off just a little bit, Fairview will pop up and throw something quick. Or watch for Bernard to kind of boot it out and have an option to throw or run.
4th down and 4. Bernard to throw, rolling left, looking. Ball near side is deflected away and almost intercepted on 4th down, incomplete. It was intended for Brant Strader, and Hooker gets a stop. They'll get the ball back.
Great defensive possession that time for Hooker. A big stop for the Bulldogs.
So they will take over at the 36-yard line with 6:46 to play in the first half. Tom Nelson, Adam Dieselhorst with you on Squirtle Class A State Championship. Beautiful day for football in Edmond. So Hooker trailing 13-0, but before the play gets underway, flag flies. Oh, somebody moved, and Hooker's going back 5. Boy, penalties have been a big story in this ball game so far.
Well, and with the way that Hooker, likes to play, call their plays, 1st and 15 is not an ideal situation for them.
Ball start, offense, 5-yard penalty.
Yeah, it's Hooker going into this drive, let's see, with 6, 17, 16. They've had 36 yards total offense in this game. 1st down and 15. Martins to throw. Has time. Steps up in the pocket. Goes deep into traffic. A lot of orange there. It's incomplete.
Well,
almost intercepted by Micah Wheeler was back there. Burris was back there. Tegan Gilchrist had gotten back there too.
I like the play call there by Coach Powers. They've got to get something down the field to get some momentum. They've had a couple of decent long running plays, but really other than that, they have done nothing on offense.
Yeah, Martin's 0 for 3 passing. 2nd down and 15. Martin's hands off this time. Parker running room across the 35-yard line out to the 38. Take it back. That's Landon Lee with the carry that time. Landon Lee, his 52nd carry of the season. He'd rush for 272 yards and 6 touchdowns coming in. He'll pick up 3 right there on his first carry of the ball game.
It's actually a pickup of 7.
You're right, because it was 1st and 15. Exactly right. So the gain of 7 for Lee. Makes it 3rd down and 7.
Quarterback draw.
Nice call. Right up the middle. Here goes Martins. Bounces it right. Running room 50 and running out of bounds in Fairview territory at the 45. You called that one right on the nose.
Great job. Great play call. Great execution.
So a gain on the play of 21. By far their biggest gain of the ball game. First down and 10. As Hooker this is their deepest penetration of the ball game so far. Timeout. Let's take it with them. 5:52 to play in the first half. The Jackets on top of the Bulldogs, 13-0. You're watching the Class A state championship game, listening to it on Squirtle.
Why be a ranger? At Northwestern, with small classes, you can be seen. With over 40 programs from business to nursing, you can be career-driven. With a campus home away from home, you can be independent. With over half our students graduating without student loans, you can be debt-free. And with a mosaic of cultures, you can be you. Northwestern, success lives here.
Pinnacle Ag Insurance is proud of all the student athletes participating in today's event and wants to wish all the seniors good luck in their next chapter of life. At Pinnacle Ag Insurance, they understand your needs because they're not just insurance agents, they're also farmers. So you know you're getting the most comprehensive coverage from people just like you. Pinnacle is proud to serve fellow farmers and wants to create a plan that best suits you, your family, and your budget. Insure locally. Call 580-412-2092. See the difference for yourself at Pinnacle Ag Insurance. Pinnacle Ag Insurance.
First down and 10 for Hooker at the Fairview 45-yard line. Martins finding some running room for a moment, then it closes down. He'll fall forward, bouncing off the left side down to the 43-yard line, picking up 2.
I like the play call. Going empty, spreads it out, moves those linebackers out of the middle of the field, and good job of adjusting so far here by Coach Powers.
Trace Bonham got the stop for the Jackets at 2nd down and 8 at the 43-yard line. Hooker down by 2 touchdowns. This is a huge drive for them to make something happen. Martins are going to reverse it near side, trying to find some running room, and Robinson will not get to the edge. Keelan Robinson, they wanted to use his speed, and the Jackets escorted him out of bounds at the 45-yard line, a loss of 2. So now 3rd down and 10 from the right hash as clock stopped 5:07 to play in the first half. 3 receivers to the near side. Slot to the left and a wide out left side as well. So 5 receivers, empty backfield across the middle. Ball is caught. Nice catch by Palacios from the slot because that ball was thrown behind him. First down to the 31-yard line. 14-yard gain. First completion of the afternoon for Martins.
Well, in that time, just another great play call. Martins hit his man. They just ran 4 vert, and Palacios just ran right by Tegan Gilchrist and gets the first down.
For Palacios, his 7th catch of the season. Just his 7th, and it was not right on the money. He had to reach back and make the catch. Line of scrimmage is the Fairview 31-yard line. 3 wide to the left, 2 to the right. This time it's Martins. They spread the field. He tries the draw play. Nothing there. Nothing there as the assault led by Eli Winans. Lost back to the 33. Fairview doing a good job keeping him off schedule, but they've hit a couple of that last big pass to move the chains on 3rd and long. We'll tick down under 4 minutes to play in the first half.
And I like what Coach Powers is doing, shortening the game, running that play clock down every time before they take a snap.
They want to keep the ball out of Fairview's offense's hands. Pass left side. Pass is caught, but right at the line of scrimmage, the tackle is made. No gain. Play took a little too long to develop. Fairview had a chance to close in. Keelan Robinson, they're not, Fairview not letting him get away, get any running room.
Be interesting to see if they go spread and run that same 4 vert concept that got them the first down last time.
3rd down and 12 from the 33 of the Jackets. Left hash. 2 wide to the right, 2 to the left, and a 1 back. Martins wants to throw. Left side, down the sideline. Ball is caught. Caught at the 5-yard line.
I think they're going to call offensive pass interference.
Did he push off?
It looked like he may have.
It was Robinson who made the catch.
Flag on the play.
Yep, indications it's going against Hooker. And now they'll discuss. They're trying to get the ball in the hands of Keelan Robinson. Pass interference, offense.
Just gave him enough of a little bit of a shove, and it's hard to see from all the way up here of what kind of contact occurred, but that's what my thoughts were once we saw the flag thrown.
Yeah, we are about 3 times as high as we're used to being. Things are pretty small down there below us.
Especially on that side of the field.
Yep, far side of the field.
Now this is a big penalty because that moves them back 15.
15 back to the 48-yard line. Wow. Here comes the 11th play of the drive. They've got to get inside the 21-yard line to move the chains. They're at their own 48. That's 3rd and 27 if you do the math. And before we get that play, Fairview calls a timeout. 3:06 to play, first half, 13-0 Fairview. And you're watching the Class A, listening to the Class A championship game on Scortal.
For over a century, Sooner Plains Ag has been at the heart of our communities. Sooner Plains Ag is proud to support all area students and athletes from their hometowns and yours. Sooner Plains Ag is ready to service your grain, fertilizer, and farm supply needs. You can also fill up at one of their 2 convenience stores in Fairview and Mino. Sooner Plains Ag is honored to serve their member owners in their 4-county area for more than 100 years. Sooner Plains Ag, farmers helping farmers. It's that simple.
Have you been thinking about shopping around for your insurance? Ewing Insurance offers home, auto, farm, commercial general liability, commercial property, commercial auto, workers' comp, life, and health insurance. We're an independent agent, so we have many carriers to choose from to get you the best rates. Ewing Insurance is located at 624 North Main Street in Fairview. Stop by or call us at 580-227-4333. Talk to Charla for commercial lines or Nancy for personal lines. Nick Ewing is a graduate of Fairview High School and a proud supporter of Fairview athletics. We wish the Yellow Jackets the best as they are gold ball chasing. Go Jackets!
We would like to thank all those Fairview sponsors who gave us the reason to come down here. 3:06 to play, first half. It is 3rd down and 27 for Hooker, and the pass is intercepted. Martin's pass is picked off, and going back the other way is Burris. 50 to the 45, hesitates and tries to keep upright. He's knocked down at the 42-yard line. Big turnover. First one of the afternoon, and Fairview has it in Hooker territory.
That's a risky run on 3rd down and really long. Martins makes a mistake and lobs it over the middle, and a big return by the Yellow Jackets. See if they can capitalize here.
And big pick for Cleet Martins. It's his 9th interception of the season. First down and 10, 42-yard line now for the Jackets on first down. It is Bernard. He'll pick up a couple 3. So he'll gain 3 on the play to bring up 2nd down and 7. inside the 40-yard line at the 39.
Well, it's be big for Hooker to get a stop here. Obviously, you do not want to go down by 3 scores before the half.
Yeah, clock is rolling. 2:20 to play in the first half. 3 wide to the right side. Bernard wants to throw. Going deep right side across the middle. Has a man. Ball caught. Burris touchdown. He looked to his right. Burris was lined up wide to the right side, right down the seam. And Burris made the catch inside the 5 and into the end zone. Touchdown. Beautiful.
Well, and that's into the wind, so if anyone's questioning Jax Bernard's arm, he just probably answered it for you a little bit there. What a great throw and a great catch by Burris. He made up for some of those drops he had earlier.
That's the same play they ran last week for the long touchdown. Kick is on the way.
No good.
No good. 2:10 to play in the first half. Fairview on top 19-0. You're watching and listening to the Class A state championship game on Squirtle.
Kid Drug is second to none in Northwest Oklahoma. We are known for our beautiful home and holiday accessories, women's fashion, toys, candles, expansive kitchenware, and pampering bath and body lines. We offer lovely bridal and baby registries. Come experience our old-fashioned soda fountain treats, including the best malts and shakes you've ever tasted. Our pharmacy has been serving the Fairview and surrounding areas for more than 30 years. We accept most third-party insurance and have a complete line of over-the-counter medications, prescription drugs, and durable medical goods. So come see us at Kid Drug, 8:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday, and 8:30 to 3 p.m. Saturdays.
When looking to purchase or market your livestock, choose the Fairview Livestock Commission Company. Family owned and operated, we're proud to be Northwest Oklahoma's first choice for your cattle marketing needs. Cattle sales are every Friday at 9 o'clock a.m. Replacement cow sale this Tuesday, December 6th at 6 o'clock p.m. K.L. James, 580-227-3797. Go Yellow Jackets.
We saw this last week, Adam, at Hera against Woodland. Turnovers turning into points. The interception by Burris. 2 plays later, the 39-yard touchdown pass. Bernard to Burris. Extra point no good. 19-0. 2:10 to play in the second quarter. Capped a 2-play, 42-yard drive. Took 40 seconds. Short kick near side. Taken at the 32-yard line. And Palacios is popped. Special teams tackle made by Wheeler.
And a big hit by Micah Wheeler, man.
So Hooker down now by 3 touchdowns. Will take over first down and 10 at their own 32-yard line with 2:07 to play. Snowball beginning to gather momentum for the Jackets.
Well, and Fairview will get the ball to coming out of the half. Hooker needs to try to see if they can put some points on the board here with 2 minutes left.
Palacios in the sweep left. Picks up 2. Fairview will take that all day long, especially with a 19-point lead, the 2-yard gain.
Yeah, the other thing to look at, too, if you're Hooker, is you don't want to go too fast. Give Fairview the chance to get the ball back, but they are going to go fast and try to score here.
Bonham on the tackle. 2nd down and 8. Martins passes near side. Ball is caught.
Fumble
by Duncan. He fumbles the football. Going back the other way. It's Burris picking it up for the touchdown.
No, it's not.
Take it back. Uthier. Caleb Uthier. 24, not 21.
Well, we've seen Fairview do that all year. We saw him do it against Stroud. We saw him do it against Woodland. Very opportunistic on the defensive end, and he just strips the ball and takes it away from him the other way.
So Caleb Uthier with the interception return for a touchdown. We'll call that a 34-yard interception return, and the kick was no good. 25-0 Fairview.
No, they haven't run
they haven't run it yet. Yeah. I was looking up going, the timeout called. So 1:28 to go. And it was Caleb Uthier with the pick and the return, 34 yards.
May not have been an opportunistic time to play who let the dogs out after that play.
Uthier, a senior. That's one he'll remember for a long time. I wish I wouldn't have butchered the call on it, thinking it was 21 instead of 24.
Maybe we can go back and edit it.
Let's go back and edit that. Take two.
You'll hear me say no, but I
Uthier to the house.
That was better, Tom. We're way up here. It's kind of hard to see numbers. So.
It is. We're way up here in this stadium on the top level, outside, which is not bad today. So Caleb Uthier with a 34-yard return on the interception for the touchdown. Now they'll go for two. In the gun, two wide to the near side, one to the right. A two-back set flanking Bernard. Bernard to throw. Looking left. Ball out pattern caught for two. Caught by Strader. Take it back, Micah Wheeler. It's Wheeler. 27-0. We'll take a break and be right back. It's all Fairview in this Class A championship game on Squirtle. Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Farmers and Merchants National Bank is Fairview's hometown bank, serving you. Committed to providing the Fairview area with the latest in banking services and convenience. Farmers and Merchants is a locally owned and operated bank, eager to serve your personal and professional banking needs. With a pledge to exceed the expectations of their customers, the staff is confident in their ability to provide you with an exceptional banking experience. Farmers and Merchants National Bank in Fairview, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Farmers and
Well, Fairview scored after an interception. Now they have scored on an interception. 34-yard return for Caleb Uthier after he picked off Cleet Martins. And that's back-to-back INTs for Martins. High short kick. Palacios at the 30-yard line. The 35 and tackled at the 36. Popped out of bounds.
Now, this time, if you're Hooker, you probably are going to run the ball and get out without any more damage here in the half.
Yeah, it was 7-0 Fairview at the end of the first quarter. They've outscored Hooker 20-0 in the second. 1:24 to play. Another penalty. Boy, we'll get that stat sheet at halftime. The penalty number is going to jump out at you. It's really hit Hooker, really hurt Hooker.
And we talked about all the momentum they've had, how well they've played, how clean they've played, and that has not been the situation here today, unfortunately, for the Hooker Bulldogs.
Trevor Powers' squad, 12-2 coming in. His 7th year at the helm, he's 66-20 out in the Panhandle. Nothing there on first down and 15 as Martins tried to go forward. Nope, take it back, the carry. That's Landon Lee. No gain for Lee. Clock will roll, 1:05 to go, and I think you're right. Hooker just wants to get to the locker room and regroup. Second and 15. Try to find some running room for Palacios. He'll find a little bit across the 35-yard line out to the 37. He was tackled by Alex Hauk. Is that right? Yep. So a gain of 2.
Be a gain of 7, Tom, because they had the penalty.
That's right, yeah, you're right, gain of 7. Third down and 8 now. There's running room for Palacios, and he'll bounce it outside and get the first down and stop the clock right at the 50-yard line. Picking up 13. So clock stop with 12 seconds to go.
You gotta give one a shot in the end zone, right?
Yeah, with the win, Martins could try to get it close, and they'll talk about it. Timeout, 12 seconds to play in the first half. Fairview 27, Hooker 0. We'll take a break and be right back. You're listening to Squirtle.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business, and remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395-2447 or toll free at 1-800-346-4056 for a quote today.
Jensen's of Fairview is celebrating 91 years. Currently, special pricing and financing available on select GMC units in stock. Hurry, as these units and offers won't last. Jensen's, the best prices in Northwest Oklahoma on your new and used vehicles. So come see why generations of customers have been choosing Jensen's to serve their automotive needs. Same family, same business, same location for 9 decades. Go Jackets! Jensen's.
Final 12 seconds of the first half. Hooker first down and 10 at midfield, and flag flies. Was it
legal
a
substitution?
Legal substitution, yeah, legal participation, whatever you want to call it. Another penalty against Hooker. And first down and 10 from the 50. Now move it back to the 45.
Well, we knew they were going to have to play a clean game, and they're not playing a clean game today. And against a team like Fairview, you can't afford to make mistakes like that.
Martins fumbles the football. He picks it up.
They don't have Martins in there.
No, you're right. That's Robinson. Robinson is in there, and that's what happens when you got somebody in there who not used to playing quarterback and taking that snap. They're lucky that they have the football, and they'll let the clock run out. So Robinson lost 2. And it was all Jackets in the first half. 27-0 our score. And Fairview is 24 minutes away from going back-to-back and winning their 4th state championship in school history. Halftime, we'll take a break. So glad to have you listening to us on Squirtle here this afternoon. We'll get you all the second half action coming up, plus your stats and your scoring recap. Back after this.
Martin's Machine Shop, a family-owned business since 1974, serves Oklahoma, Kansas, and Texas. They offer full machine shop, welding, and metal working capabilities for repair and fabrication. Their fluid power division repairs hydraulic cylinders, pumps, motors, and valves, and includes a full inventory of 6,000 PSI hose and fittings. Give them a call at 580-227-2734 or connect through their website, www.martinsmachineshop.com, to see how they can assist you today.
Why be a ranger? At Northwestern, with small classes, you can be seen. With over 40 programs from business to nursing, you can be career-driven. With a campus home away from home, you can be independent. With over half our students graduating without student loans, you can be debt-free. And with a mosaic of cultures, you can be you. Northwestern, success lives here.
Pinnacle Ag Insurance is proud of all the student athletes participating in today's event and wants to wish all the seniors good luck in their next chapter of life. At Pinnacle Ag Insurance, they understand your needs because they're not just insurance agents, they're also farmers. So you know you're getting the most comprehensive coverage from people just like you. Pinnacle is proud to serve fellow farmers and wants to create a plan that best suits you, your family, and your budget. Insure locally. Call 580-412-2092. See the difference for yourself at Pinnacle Ag Insurance. Insurance.
For over a century, Sooner Plains Ag has been at the heart of our communities. Sooner Plains Ag is proud to support all area students and athletes from their hometowns and yours. Sooner Plains Ag is ready to service your grain, fertilizer, and farm supply needs. You can also fill up at one of their 2 convenience stores in Fairview and Mino. Sooner Plains Ag is honored to serve their member owners in their 4-county area for more than 100 years. Sooner Plains Ag, farmers helping farmers. It's that simple.
Have you been thinking about shopping around for your insurance? Ewing Insurance offers home, auto, farm, commercial general liability, commercial property, commercial auto, workers' comp, life, and health insurance. We're an independent agent, so we have many carriers to choose from to get you the best rates. Ewing Insurance is located at 624 North Main Street in Fairview. Stop by or call us at 580-227-4333. Talk to Charla for commercial lines or Nancy for personal lines. Nick Ewing is a graduate of Fairview High School and a proud supporter of Fairview athletics. We wish the Yellow Jackets the best as they are gold ball chasing. Go Jackets! Kid Drug is second to none in Northwest Oklahoma. We are known for our beautiful home and holiday accessories, women's fashion, toys, candles, expansive kitchenware, and pampering bath and body lines. We offer lovely bridal and baby registries. Come experience our old-fashioned soda fountain treats, including the best malts and shakes you've ever tasted. Our pharmacy has been serving the Fairview and surrounding areas for more than 30 years. We accept most third-party insurance and have a complete line of over-the-counter medications, prescription drugs, and durable medical goods. So come see us at Kid Drug, 8:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday, and 8:30 to 3 p.m. Saturdays.
When looking to purchase or market your livestock, choose the Fairview Livestock Commission Company. Family owned and operated, we're proud to be Northwest Oklahoma's first choice for your cattle marketing needs. Cattle sales are every Friday at 9 o'clock a.m. Replacement cow sale this Tuesday, December 6th at 6 o'clock p.m. K.L. James, 580-227-3797. Go Yellow Jackets.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Farmers and Merchants National Bank is Fairview's hometown bank, serving you. Committed to providing the Fairview area with the latest in banking services and convenience. Farmers and Merchants is a locally owned and operated bank, eager to serve your personal and professional banking needs. With a pledge to exceed the expectations of their customers, the staff is confident in their ability to provide you with an exceptional banking experience. Farmers and Merchants National Bank in Fairview, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business, and remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395-2447 or toll free at 1-800-346-4056 for a quote today.
Jensen's of Fairview is celebrating 91 years. Currently special pricing and financing available on select GMC units in stock. Hurry, as these units and offers won't last. Jensen's, the best prices in Northwest Oklahoma on your new and used vehicles. So come see why generations of customers have been choosing Jensen's to serve their automotive needs. Same family, same business, same location for 9 decades. Go Jackets!
Martin's Machine Shop, a family-owned business since 1974, serves Oklahoma, Kansas, and Texas. They offer full machine shop, welding, and metal working capabilities for repair and fabrication. Their fluid power division repairs hydraulic cylinders, pumps, motors, and valves, and includes a full inventory of 6,000 PSI hose and fittings. Give them a call at 580-227-2734 or connect through their website, www.martinsmachineshop.com, to see how they can assist you today.
Why be a ranger? At Northwestern, with small classes, you can be seen. With over 40 programs from business to nursing, you can be career-driven. With a campus home away from home, you can be independent. With over half our students graduating without student loans, you can be debt-free. And with a mosaic of cultures, you can be you. Northwestern, success lives here.
Pinnacle Ag Insurance is proud of all the student athletes participating in today's event and wants to wish all the seniors good luck in their next chapter of life. At Pinnacle Ag Insurance, they understand your needs because they're not just insurance agents, they're also farmers. So you know you're getting the most comprehensive coverage from people just like you. Pinnacle is proud to serve fellow farmers and wants to create a plan that best suits you, your family, and your budget. Insure locally. Call 580-412-2092. See the difference for yourself at Pinnacle Ag Insurance.
For over a century, Sooner Plains Ag has been at the heart of our communities. Sooner Plains Ag is proud to support all area students and athletes from their hometowns and yours. Sooner Plains Ag is ready to service your grain, fertilizer, and farm supply needs. You can also fill up at one of their 2 convenience stores in Fairview and Mino. Sooner Plains Ag is honored to serve their member owners in their 4-county area for more than 100 years. Sooner Plains Ag, farmers helping farmers. It's that simple.
Have you been thinking about shopping around for your insurance? Ewing Insurance offers home, auto, farm, commercial general liability, commercial property, commercial auto, workers' comp, life, and health insurance. We're an independent agent, so we have many carriers to choose from to get you the best rates. Ewing Insurance is located at 624 North Main Street in Fairview. Stop by or call us at 580-227-4333. Talk to Charla for commercial lines or Nancy for personal lines. Nick Ewing is a graduate of Fairview High School and a proud supporter of Fairview athletics. We wish the Yellow Jackets the best as they are gold ball chasing. Go Jackets! Kid Drug is second to none in Northwest Oklahoma. We are known for our beautiful home and holiday accessories, women's fashion, toys, candles, expansive kitchenware, and pampering bath and body lines. We offer lovely bridal and baby registries. Come experience our old-fashioned soda fountain treats, including the best malts and shakes you've ever tasted. Our pharmacy has been serving the Fairview and surrounding areas for more than 30 years. We accept most third-party insurance and have a complete line of over-the-counter medications, prescription drugs, and durable medical goods. So come see us at Kid Drug, 8:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday, and 8:30 to 3 p.m. Saturdays. Kid Drug is second.
It is halftime in Edmond, the Class A state championship football game, and the Fairview Yellow Jackets on top of the Hooker Bulldogs, 27-0. Let's go back and recap the scoring. First of all, only touchdown of the first quarter came on a 2-yard run by Fairview quarterback Jax Bernard. He got the extra point kick as well. It capped a 7-play, 87-yard drive, and it took just a minute 39 off the clock, and with 7:03 to play in the first quarter, Fairview on top 7-0. The teams exchanged drives where they went for it on 4th down and came up empty. And then Hooker started on their own 32-yard line, had to punt. Set up Fairview on their own 38-yard line, and they scored in 7 plays, covered 62 yards in 2 minutes and 33 seconds, and it was a 15-yard touchdown pass. Jax Bernard to Brant Strader. And the extra point kick was blocked, so 11:55 to play in the second quarter. That was the first play of the second quarter. It was 13-0 Fairview. Another empty trip for Hooker, and then Fairview went for it on 4th down, came up empty. Hooker took over on their own 36-yard line, but an interception by Isaiah Burris set up Fairview, first down and 10. And they took over in Hooker territory at the 42-yard line. They scored in 2 plays. 38-yard touchdown pass, Bernard to Isaiah Burris. He kicked no good, so with 2:10 to play in the first half, the score is 19-0. Well, then on the ensuing possession by Hooker, a fumble was picked up by Caleb Uthier, and he took it in from 34 yards out for the touchdown. 2-point conversion was Bernard to Micah Wheeler on the pass connection. With 1:28 to play in the first half, is 27-0, and that is where we stand at halftime as Fairview shutting out the Bulldogs here in the first half of this championship game. We'll take a break and come back. We'll hit some numbers for you from the first half, and the second half is about 8.5 minutes away. So stick with us. The Jackets on top of the Bulldogs 27-0, and you're listening to it on Squirtle.
When looking to purchase or market your livestock, choose the Fairview Livestock Commission Company. Family owned and operated, we're proud to be Northwest Oklahoma's first choice for your cattle marketing needs. Cattle sales are every Friday at 9 o'clock a.m. Replacement cow sale this Tuesday, December 6th at 6 o'clock p.m. K.L. James, 580-227-3797. Go Yellow Jackets.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Farmers and Merchants National Bank is Fairview's hometown bank, serving you, committed to providing the Fairview area with the latest in banking services and convenience. Farmers and Merchants is a locally owned and operated bank, eager to serve your personal and professional banking needs. With a pledge to exceed the expectations of their customers, the staff is confident in their ability to provide you with an exceptional banking experience. Farmers and Merchants National Bank in Fairview, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business, and remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395-2447 or toll free at 1-800-346-4056 for a quote today.
Jensen's of Fairview is celebrating 91 years. Currently, special pricing and financing available on select GMC units in stock. Hurry, as these units and offers won't last. Jensen's, the best prices in Northwest Oklahoma on your new and used vehicles. So come see why generations of customers have been choosing Jensen's to serve their automotive needs. Same family, same business, same location for 9 decades. Go Jackets!
Martin's Machine Shop, a family-owned business since 1974, serves Oklahoma, Kansas, and Texas. They offer full machine shop, welding, and metal working capabilities for repair and fabrication. Their fluid power division repairs hydraulic cylinders, pumps, motors, and valves, and includes a full inventory of 6,000 PSI hose and fittings. Give them a call at 580-227-2734 or connect through their website, www.martinsmachineshop.com, to see how they can assist you today.
Why be a ranger? At Northwestern, with small classes, you can be seen. With over 40 programs from business to nursing, you can be career driven. With a campus home away from home, you can be independent. With over half our students graduating without student loans, you can be debt free. And with a mosaic of cultures, you can be you. Northwestern, success lives here. Why?
Halftime at UCO, Fairview on top of Hooker, 27-0. Let's take a look at the numbers, and the numbers are about as lopsided as the score on the scoreboard is. First of all, for Hooker, 27 rushes for 69 yards. Justin Palacios, 10 carries for 43. Cleet Martins, 11 carries for 20, and Peyton Parker with 2 carries for 9 yards. Through the air, Cleet Martins is 3 of 7 with an interception with 12 yards. He's been sacked 3 times. And receiving numbers, Palacios 1 for 14, Trace Duncan 1 catch for -2. So 27 of 69 on the ground, 3 of 7 passing for 12 yards with an interception, and no points to speak of. 34 offensive plays for 81 yards for Hooker, averaging 2.4 yards of play. That's a pretty impressive number for the Fairview defense. For the Jackets, 14 rushes for 78 yards. And Jax Bernard, 9 carries for 77 and a touchdown. Grant Church, 3 carries for 5. Isaiah Burris, 2 carries for -4. Through the air, Jax Bernard is 8 of 14 for 171 yards passing, 2 touchdowns. Those touchdowns to Isaiah Burris and Brant Strader. Receiving, Burris, 3 catches, 81 yards in that touch, 38 yards. Reed Martins, 3 catches for 70, his long of 57. And Brant Strader, 2 catches for 20 with the touchdown, his long of 15 on that touchdown reception. So 78 yards rushing, 171 yards passing. Fairview ran 28 plays, 249 yards, averaging 8.9 yards a play. And on the scoreboard, it is 27-0. Matter of fact, take a look at the time of possession. We talked about how Hooker wanted to keep the ball away from Fairview's offense. They did that. Hooker, 15:44 time of possession. Fairview, 8 minutes and 16 seconds. But the score reflects something totally different. 27-0 Fairview. And we'll take a break and be right back on Scortle.
Pinnacle Ag Insurance is proud of all the student athletes participating in today's event and wants to wish all the seniors good luck in their next chapter of life. At Pinnacle Ag Insurance, they understand your needs because they're not just insurance agents, they're also farmers. So you know you're getting the most comprehensive coverage from people just like you. Pinnacle is proud to serve fellow farmers and wants to create a plan that best suits you, your family, and your budget. Insure locally. Call 580-412-2092. See the difference for yourself at Pinnacle Ag Insurance.
For over a century, Sooner Plains Ag has been at the heart of our communities. Sooner Plains Ag is proud to support all area students and athletes from their hometowns and yours. Sooner Plains Ag is ready to service your grain, fertilizer, and farm supply needs. You can also fill up at one of their 2 convenience stores in Fairview and Mino. Sooner Plains Ag is honored to serve their member owners in their 4-county area for more than 100 years. Sooner Plains Ag, farmers helping farmers. It's that simple.
Have you been thinking about shopping around for your insurance? Ewing Insurance offers home, auto, farm, commercial general liability, commercial property, commercial auto, workers' comp, life, and health insurance. We're an independent agent, so we have many carriers to choose from to get you the best rates. Ewing Insurance is located at 624 North Main Street in Fairview. Stop by or call us at 580-227-4333. Talk to Charla for commercial lines or Nancy for personal lines. Nick Ewing is a graduate of Fairview High School and a proud supporter of Fairview athletics. We wish the Yellow Jackets the best as they are gold ball chasing. Go Jackets! Kid Drug is second to none in Northwest Oklahoma. We are known for our beautiful home and holiday accessories, women's fashion, toys, candles, expansive kitchenware, and pampering bath and body lines. We offer lovely bridal and baby registries. Come experience our old-fashioned soda fountain treats, including the best malts and shakes you've ever tasted. Our pharmacy has been serving the Fairview and surrounding areas for more than 30 years. We accept most third-party insurance and have a complete line of over-the-counter medications, prescription drugs, and durable medical goods. So come see us at Kid Drug, 8:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday, and 8:30 to 3 p.m. Saturdays.
When looking to purchase or market your livestock, choose the Fairview Livestock Commission Company. Family owned and operated, we're proud to be Northwest Oklahoma's first choice for your cattle marketing needs. Cattle sales are every Friday at 9 o'clock a.m. Replacement cow sale this Tuesday, December 6th at 6 o'clock p.m. K.L. James, 580-227-3797. Go Yellow Jackets.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Farmers and Merchants National Bank is Fairview's hometown bank, serving you. Committed to providing the Fairview area with the latest in banking services and convenience. Farmers and Merchants is a locally owned and operated bank, eager to serve your personal and professional banking needs. With a pledge to exceed the expectations of their customers, the staff is confident in their ability to provide you with an exceptional banking experience. Farmers and Merchants National Bank in Fairview, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business, and remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395-2447 or toll free at 1-800-346-4056 for a quote today.
Jensen's of Fairview is celebrating 91 years. Currently special pricing and financing available on select GMC units in stock. Hurry, as these units and offers won't last. Jensen's, the best prices in Northwest Oklahoma on your new and used vehicles. So come see why generations of customers have been choosing Jensen's to serve their automotive needs. Same family, same business, same location for 9 decades. Go Jackets!
Martin's Machine Shop, a family-owned business since 1974, serves Oklahoma, Kansas, and Texas. They offer full machine shop, welding, and metal working capabilities for repair and fabrication. Their fluid power division repairs hydraulic cylinders, pumps, motors, and valves, and includes a full inventory of 6,000 PSI hose and fittings. Give them a call at 580-227-2734 or connect through their website, www.martinsmachineshop.com, to see how they can assist you today.
Why be a ranger? At Northwestern, with small classes, you can be seen. With over 40 programs from business to nursing, you can be career driven. With a campus home away from home, you can be independent. With over half our students graduating without student loans, you can be debt free. And with a mosaic of cultures, you can be you. Northwestern, success lives here. Why be a ranger?
We are just about ready for the second half in Edmond, Chad Richardson Stadium on the campus of UCO, a fantastic site for almost all of the state championship football games. And Fairview will have the football to start the third quarter on top 27-0. And if Hooker has a shot, and hey, we've seen comebacks before, this opening drive of the third quarter is going to be kind of their little bighorn. They need to make a stand right here.
Well, and if you're Fairview, look out for something like an onside kick here coming out. But if, Hooker's got to be opportunistic here in the second half, take some risks that they're normally not used to taking. If Fairview can manage to, return this kick safely and they'd score on this possession, I think it makes it super difficult with just the style of offense that Hooker plays to get back in this game.
Now Fairview looking for win number 30 in a row and trying to win 41 of 42. The last 3 seasons have been spectacular for the Jackets. They have not lost a game since they lost to Tonkawa in the second round of the playoffs back in 2021.
Which was a game that we covered on Squirtle. And we talked about that Fairview team and about how that was kind of their first step of getting into the big games. And I think that they use that kind of as an example. We talked to Caden Pettis and Austin Hauk today, and they said that's kind of one of their biggest memories from their football careers is that game and kind of the turning point for the Jackets.
Well, they had been 3-8 the year before. Yep. I mean, it was Coach Bernard building that program, and boom, it took off like a rocket. And here we are today. So Fairview will get the football going from right to left, going into that 16-mile-an-hour wind. Nice day for football. It is a little cool. Temperature in the high 40s.
It is December, right?
It is. It's exactly what you would expect. There's no snow. It's not wet.
December 9th.
Sun is shining. Not too many clouds in the sky. It's just beautiful.
Could be the state finals like they had in Kansas last week. Oh,
exactly.
My goodness.
A couple weeks ago in Kansas, snowstorm. They were all in the snow.
It's pretty cool to see.
Yeah, kids like playing that for about a quarter or two. Then it gets cold and wet. But we have nothing like that here today. And we got a great ball game coming tonight, too. We won't be broadcasting it, but Millwood and Washington should be outstanding.
You will be able to find it on Squirtle, though, because WashingtonWarriors.tv will be audio broadcasting that one, similar to what we're doing. So if you don't have any access to the video stream, then be sure to tune in on Squirtle and Squirtle.tv or WashingtonWarriors.tv to watch that one. Well, listen to that one.
Yep. Horatio Casas will kick it away with the wind here as we start the second half of this Class A state championship game. The Jackets, a lot of football to be played, but leading 27-0. They're looking for back-to-back. High, short kick. Fair catch is called for. That's a good play. As Brant Strader says, I'm not going to risk fumbling this football, and Fairview will take over first down and 10 at their own 29-yard line as we are underway. In that first half, Jax Bernard was 8 of 14 for 171 yards through the air, a couple of touchdown passes, but what he did with his feet, 9 carries, 77 yards, and a rushing touchdown. On first down, fake the give on the jet sweep right up the middle. Bernard blasts forward and running room across midfield. all the way to the Hooker 26 or 46.
Well, and great job there. They've been running that speed, jet speed play, and this time they fake it and run him right up the middle. Massive hole. I probably could have ran through that one for 10 yards. That's saying a lot.
So a gain on the play of 25. And this time it's fake the give to Church. It's Bernard again. He'll throw it out in the flat near side. Ball is caught by Strader. Not a whole lot there on that one, though.
Well, and for the third straight game, Jax Bernard's long sleeve shirt has been ripped off. So I think that's we've seen that happen in 3 games now.
And
he might want to take the long sleeve off.
And Jax Bernard is over 100 yards rushing tonight. That last run put him over 100. From the 48-yard line. 3rd down and 7 going deep. That pass is picked off. That's intercepted. Hooker with a big turnover. Palacios with the interception. And for Jax, it's his 7th INT of the season. But a big turnover. Hooker needed something good to happen. They got it.
Well, and that time he just underthrew the fade. It could have been a little bit of that wind blowing in at his face. But, yeah, like you said, Hooker needs to be opportunistic. And example there, see if the Bulldogs can capitalize.
Yeah, they'll take over 1st down and 10 right at their 20-yard line. First and 10.
Is Cleet Martins out of the game?
That is Robinson running left. We've not seen Cleet since late in the first half. And Robinson for 2.
I don't even see him on the sideline.
So a gain of 2 out of the 22-yard line.
I wasn't aware of him getting hurt. I don't remember a play where he did get hurt. But
Robinson at quarterback, 8 of 22 passing for 197 yards. He'll hand off this time up the middle to Peyton Parker, and Parker will gain a couple to the 24. Now Martins, he missed a game or 2. He was injured during the season, but I think he'd come back from that injury, so not exactly too sure what happened.
Well, Camden, our cameraman, brought up a good point. Cleet is sitting over on a bench by himself over here on this side, so I don't know what the deal is.
Yeah. So Robinson's going to throw now. Now he's being chased, rolling to his left, throws it incomplete. Pass intended for Braxton Burge.
That's going to be a flag on Hooker, I believe.
Well, yeah,
like they called holding.
The body language right now for Cleet Martins is not good. He is well away from his team, sitting by himself on the bench. Penalty was a block in the back. Fairview will decline it. It's 4th down and 6.
Well, this is always a risky situation too here with Burris back there to receive. So
yeah, Burleson stand back inside his 40. Kick with the wind, hangs up in the air.
Good punt.
It'll hit and angle toward the far sideline, take a bit of a Fairview bounce, and the Jackets will take over at the 42. So the turnover worked out okay for Fairview. They were able to stop Hooker and get the ball right back. And they didn't even lose that much yardage. The pick was thrown when the line of scrimmage was the 48-yard line. Now they'll take over at the 41. 9 minutes and 40 seconds to play in the 3rd quarter. Jackets leading 27-0 with the ball back. First down. Handoff, couple yards to Church. As he was taken down by Nate Hidalgo. Gain 1. So 2nd and 9. Church today, it's only his 4th carry, 6 yards. Fairview's been pretty explosive on offense. I don't know if you heard the time of possession in the first half. Hooker with 15:44, Fairview 8:16. Second down and 9. Bernard fakes the jet sweep up the middle across the 45 to the 46. Before he was tackled from behind by Peyton Parker. So the gain to the 46 will pick up 4. And right now this just becomes a time of possession game right now. You just watch that clock tick down. Fairview's up by 4 touchdowns. They just want to milk that clock as much as possible when they've got the football. Third down and 5. Bernard from the gun, 2 wide to the right, 2 to the left. Pass near side, short side of the field by Burris, and he is tackled immediately. And no gain on that play. That tackle by Omar Gomez. Safety comes up to clean it up. They lost a yard.
Be interesting to see if they just quick kick or they go no play here.
4th and 6. They're going for it. And now tied into the right side, jumped.
That was Hamer.
Easton Hamer. Now they'll punt.
Ball start, offense, 5-yard penalty.
Man, this quarter or this half has really been sloppy by both teams.
Yeah. Well, Fairview got the ball. They turned it over on the interception. Hooker couldn't do anything when they had it. Now Fairview, a second possession in this half, will end with a punt. Bernard will get the kick away. Ooh, that was a horrible punt off his side of his foot. It will take a good Fairview roll, though. And it's going to roll down inside the 40-yard line, down to the 38.
Yeah, which we've seen Jack's punt all year, and he's done a heck of a job punting, but that was not a great effort there. But like you said, I think it kind of squibbed off the side of his foot. You're too worried about keeping the ball low into that wind, and he almost missed the ball.
So the one thing that this has accomplished for Fairview was we've run some time off the clock. This drive will start with 7:41 to play in the third quarter as Hooker takes over first down and 10 at their own 39. They need 4 touchdowns.
Quarterback trap.
There you go, running right side, Robinson. Tries to bounce it out to the edge, turns it up 45 to the 47 before he was pushed out of bounds by Caleb Uthier, and he went down kind of hard over into the Fairview bench.
He knocked over one of the Fairview coaches.
Yeah, did he? And, yeah, get him up. Gain of 8. The ball at the 47-yard line. It's second down and 2. Empty backfield. Palacios in the sweep, turning it up, and Palacios will get the first down to the 49. Should get a good spot and move the chains. Yep, gain of 2. Yeah, do not know why Cleet Martins is not in the ball game, but he is sitting by himself on the bench, well away from his teammates.
Well, he's had a history of shoulder issues.
Yeah.
I wonder if he hurt his shoulder, but it's just kind of odd to see him over there by himself.
Yeah.
So
yeah, we don't want to read anything into that other than that the fact that he could just be frustrated with his health situation. First down and 10, right at the 50. And the snap this time, Robinson to throw. Left side ball caught out in space. A little bit of running room, and a flag flies as the catch was made by Braxton Burge. Flag happened from behind after the catch and most of the run. Somebody hold on that end.
Yeah, there was a holdout on the edge.
Yep. Another penalty. I didn't look at the penalty numbers. I forgot to do that.
6 penalties for 49 yards is what.
6 for 49 for Hooker at halftime, and then 3 for 20 for Fairview. Seems like a lot more than that yardage-wise for Hooker, but the number, though, 6, is not good. Illegal block in the back, move it back to the 40-yard line. So once again, Hooker is looking at long. Be first down and 20. Back at the 40. Robinson hands off to Palacios, and nothing there. He ran right into 3 orange jerseys and went down in a heap.
It's big number 60. Ty Cottrell was there first for the Yellow Jackets.
The 6'1", 250-pound senior. So no gain. Palacios, who came in with over 1,600 yards rushing, averaging well over 100 yards a game, is 12 carries, 43 yards. Or 12 carries, 45 yards. Give him credit for the extra 2. Second down and 20. And he has some running room here to the 50-yard line. Another flag behind. And Palacios will stay on his feet all the way down to the 41, which would be right near the stick, but I think it's coming back.
It's another hold again by Hooker.
Tackle made by Lincoln Swanson. But, this one's coming back again. Boy, the frustration setting in for Hooker. Halfway through the third quarter, 27-0 Fairview. Tom Nelson with Adam Dieselhorst, Ella Sunken, our producer-engineer, and Camden Billy helping out up here as well on the Squirtle team.
How many times have we had a second Norman for Hooker, it seems like? Man, they've had it's all these holds and penalties. They've had a lot of procedure issues, and it's not real clean. They don't have their starting quarterback in there right now, so that can make a difference too sometimes on the false starts and legal procedures.
We'll mark the ball all the way back to the 33-yard line. It's second down and 27. And without Cleet Martins in there, that just makes any chance Hooker has even more remote. Robinson up the middle, bouncing right side, and he is tackled after a short gain. And that's Micah Wheeler to the 37-yard line, picking up 4.
I'll tell you, big number 75, Rhett Nunley, has been really impressive blocking for Hooker. He's got good feet for his size. He's somebody I think you might see at the next level.
Third down and 23 now from the near hash from the 37-yard line. Robinson in the shotgun. He'll throw straight back. Into traffic. That ball might get picked off. It's off the hands of Caleb Uthier, who knocked it away. But there were more orange jerseys there than white. It was intended for Trace Duncan. So now 4th down. Fairview will get the football back with 5 minutes and change remaining in the third quarter. Punts away. It's a good one, end over end. That will hit and roll. It's going to roll all the way to the end zone. So that's a 63-yard punt.
That was a bomb.
It was a bomb. End over end. You knew when it hit, it was just going to roll as far as it could. It rolled all the way to the waterfall. We haven't even talked about the waterfall here at Chad Richardson Stadium. They put some money into this place a few years ago, and it is just beautiful.
Well, and they extended the stands, too, across the way, too, with that addition. Yeah, it's a great facility. They've done a fantastic job. That landscaping looks gorgeous. Used to be just a big, dirty red hill.
Yeah. They've got a waterfall coming out from under the scoreboard, running down to field level. Really nice. First down and 10. Pitch near side. Running room for Burris. He'll gain about 4, and he fumbled the football. Hooker thinks they have it.
No, they're going to call him down.
Hooker saying they've got it, and they do.
Wow, they did call a fumble.
So Burris turns it over.
Well, and that's what Hooker needs to stay in this game. They got to be opportunistic and get some plays and recover a fumble there.
Well, so they'll take over at the 25 in Fairview territory. By far their best starting field position. Maybe it's the best field position they've had all day, even at bar none. Drive starts with 4:57 to play in the third quarter, trailing 27-0. Robinson hands off this time. Bouncing left is Landon Lee. Another flag. Lee gained inside the 20 down to the 17, but somebody, once again, there's a reason why they're getting freed up on the edge. This one's coming back. Another penalty.
Well, Coach Powers is upset, and I don't blame him. Typically in these games, they let both teams kind of get away with a little bit more than normal, but, man, I feel like we've had a lot of holding calls.
Yeah, the frustration being displayed by Cleet Martins on the bench is being felt by everybody on that east side of the field. It's been a long day for Hooker. First down and 20. Back at the 34-yard line. Clock rolling, 4.5 to play in the third. Neither team has scored here in the third quarter. Right side, trying to find some running room. 30-yard line to the 26 before Palacios pushed out of bounds. Gets a little bit of it back. We'll get back to the original line of scrimmage around the 25. So picking up 9. Will bring up second down and 10. Yeah, penalties, 9 for 79 yards now for Hooker. Second down and 10 from the 25. Robinson fakes the give, wants to run right, and he'll get down to the 21. He was cleaned up after the short gain by Wheeler. They're going to mark him at the 22, so a 3-yard gain for Robinson. Third down and 7.
Well, and like you said, it's just the way that Hooker plays offense. It's just you look up at the clock and there's under 4 minutes to go. You're still down technically 4 scores. So, you gotta get something in the end zone quick if you're Hooker.
Yep, 2 down territory. Robinson, little counter give this time, and Palacios steps out of a tackle, stays on his feet, down to the 15, maybe the 14. They're going to say he's down back past the 15 at about the 15 and a half, which means they're going to have to get a yard here on fourth down to move the chains.
Well, and Fairview's got to be better about wrapping up, and not worry about ripping the ball out either, too. He gained an additional yard or two by the Jackets' secondary players trying to rip the ball out on a fumble.
From the 15-yard line in the red zone, it's fourth down and less than a yard.
I'm handing it to Palacios.
Little draw play,
and
I don't think he got it.
Nope,
Robinson did not get it. Boy, that big push right side of that defensive line, and Fairview's getting this football back. He didn't get it. No gain.
Just a great job by the Jackets up front, and they read that play well. Strader was up in there quick. So was Tegan Gilchrist, the 2 seniors for the Yellow Jackets. And that was a huge stop for the Jackets.
So Fairview will take over first down and 10. 2:59 to play in the third quarter, and they have the ball on their own 15-yard line. And on first down, Bernard, draw up the middle. 25-yard line, flag back at the line of scrimmage, or a little 5 yards down the field.
They're going to get Fairview on a hold.
I think so too. Boy, that is their point of emphasis in this one.
Well, any time you run that play where it takes a while to develop and you get everybody stretched out, it's pretty obvious if there is a hold.
Put it half the distance. Back to the 10. Okay.
Yeah, I think it happened about the 20.
Yeah, happened downfield. Yep. So it'd actually be a 5-yard gain on the run by Bernard, and then the 10-yard penalty. Bring up first down and 15. First and 15 for the Jackets, now going from right to left into the wind. Orange jerseys, orange pants, black socks, black helmets, black numbers. Clock back in motion, first and 15. Bernard straight back to throw, looking near side. Now the pocket collapses and he'll be tackled.
He
fumbled the football late. He was going for extra yardage and lost track of the football, but I think he jumped back on it.
Yeah, Fairview got back on it.
He'll end up picking up about 4 yards out to the 14, maybe the 13. Let's see where they mark it. That play, that pocket was breaking down, and he tried to make something out of it. Yeah, a gain to the 13-yard line, so a gain of 3.
Better get in something quick. Gonna be a delay.
They get it off or call the timeout. Now delay a game. Yep, they didn't. They didn't burn the timeout. Delay of game. Put it back to the 8. And it will be 2nd down and 17. Clock rolling, a minute and a half to play in the third quarter. A scoreless second half so far. 2nd down and long for Fairview. Snap it to Bernard. Jacks across, well, back to the line of scrimmage was the 9. He got back to the 12. So he'll pick up 3. But right now, that clock rolling is as big as anything. Got to get out past the 25-yard line to get a first down. The line of scrimmage is the 12.
Well, this second half, this third quarter especially, has not really been pretty ugly, to be quite honest with you.
And Hooker without Cleet Martins, they haven't done a whole lot offensively. Rolling left, Bernard to throw down the field, has a man, ball caught to the 50-yard line and into Hooker territory. Reeling it in is Reed Martins.
Well, Palacios tried to make a play on the ball, but he jumped too early, and Martins was there. A big-time gain for the Jackets.
That is his 3rd catch of the afternoon. And a gain, 35. Line of scrimmage was the 12. Now they're at the Hooker 47-yard line. 1st down and 10. Right up the middle. Not a whole lot of running room there for Jax Bernard. So the line of scrimmage was the 12. 41-yard pass play.
And that's going to end the quarter.
And that will be, final play of the third quarter. A scoreless third quarter. We're right where we were at halftime. Fairview 27. Hooker, nothing. And the Jackets, 12 minutes away from gold ball number 4 in school history. You're watching and listening to it on Scortle.
Pinnacle Ag Insurance is proud of all the student athletes participating in today's event and wants to wish all the seniors good luck in their next chapter of life. At Pinnacle Ag Insurance, they understand your needs because they're not just insurance agents, they're also farmers. So you know you're getting the most comprehensive coverage from people just like you. Pinnacle is proud to serve fellow farmers and wants to create a plan that best suits you, your family, and your budget. Insure locally. Call 580-412-2092. See the difference for yourself at Pinnacle Ag Insurance.
For over a century, Sooner Plains Ag has been at the heart of our communities. Sooner Plains Ag is proud to support all area students and athletes from their hometowns and yours. Sooner Plains Ag is ready to service your grain, fertilizer, and farm supply needs. You can also fill up at one of their 2 convenience stores in Fairview and Mino. Sooner Plains Ag is honored to serve their member owners in their 4-county area for more than 100 years. Sooner Plains Ag, farmers helping farmers. It's that simple. For over a century.
Fourth quarter. Jackets can taste it. 27-0, their lead over Hooker. And the Jackets are in Hooker territory at the 46-yard line to start the quarter. 2nd down and 9. Bernard running again right up the middle. Not a whole lot there, down to the 42, 43-yard line, so a gain of 3 more. And right now they're just going very vanilla here as they just want to keep the clock running.
Well, I mean, this half has been just shorten the game, and you know, you've got a 4-score lead essentially.
And an offense for Hooker that's not doing much.
Yeah, it's true. Make
without
them,
Cleve Martins.
yeah, don't hurt yourself and make them, make something happen on their end. I like the philosophy.
Now they will empty the backfield, spread the field. Bernard to throw.
Oh, he's got him too.
Across the middle, and pass was a little bit high for Reed Martins, and Martins was covered well down at about the 23. Incomplete. So 4th down and 6 coming up. Been quite a year for the Fairview Yellow Jackets, because really the hardest thing to do is to repeat, because you've got the target on your back.
Well, it's pretty uncommon to do in general, but really it's uncommon to do in Class A too. We've only seen it a few times. We saw obviously Cashin do it a few years back with back-to-back state championship victories, but Class A has a lot of parity, and typically you don't see teams win it back-to-back.
Some of the numbers from the first 3 quarters, Fairview has outgained Hooker 338 to 122. 213 passing yards, 125 on the ground for Fairview. So really, it's a nice balance right there for Hooker. 110 yards on the ground, just 12 yards through the air. And the penalty numbers, 9 for 79 for Hooker, 6 for 40 for Fairview.
Well, and the turnovers, Fairview just live off those. They feast off of them. They scored off both turnovers.
Yep.
Obviously ran one in for a touchdown, and then the other interception, they throw a touchdown the next play.
Yeah,
so
2 plays later, exactly.
Very opportunistic.
Yep.
Look for Reed Martins on a stick route up top. They brought Wheeler into the game. He's a fast back.
4th and 6. Bernard to throw, looking right, going deep to Burris.
Oh.
Burris dives and can't come up with it at the goal line. Incomplete. That wind a little bit at his back. It hung up just a little bit, and Burris couldn't run under it. He made a dive, but the drive will come to an end, and Hooker will take over.
Well, he may have been able to keep, maybe got a few more steps in before diving.
So Hooker, down 27-0, will take over 1st down and 10 at their 43. And this drive will start with 11 minutes and 12 seconds to play.
Well, if you're Hooker, you've got to get on the scoreboard. So obviously, knowing that, there might be some things that they do that they're uncomfortable doing, but just traditionally running the ball has not worked.
Palacios, right side. Oh, he took a shot at the 49-yard line.
That was Strader on a big hit.
It sure was. Freshman is taking his licks today. He's had a lot of success this year. Gain of 6. Yeah, Palacios 14 carries, 60 yards rushing.
We talked about in the pregame show, Tom, the underrated Fairview defense. I mean, I think that has been the story of these playoffs.
Yeah.
They are really good on the defensive side.
Palacios shrugged off 1 tackle. He'll get across the 50 to the 49, picking up 2. Well, yeah, I mean, you look at what Fairview has done in the playoffs. Last week, 27-6. Holding Crescent to 7 points, beating them 19-7. Stroud 2 weeks ago, 56-20. Yeah, their defense.
Yeah, which Stroud scored a couple touchdowns late, in that one.
Defense wins championships, and Fairview can hang their hat on theirs this year, too.
Nope.
Robinson, nothing
Wheeler
doing.
again.
Boy, in the backfield, that play was blown up.
Well, with no threat to throw the ball, Fairview's just selling out, at their linebackers, and it makes it tough. They got too many guys to block.
So it's 4th down and 2. No gain on that carry. 9.5 to play in the ball game. 4th down and 2 for Hooker, just across midfield. Robinson to throw. Going deep across the middle, it is
Great
caught.
Catch.
Did he make the catch? Yes, he did. It is a catch at the 30-yard line. Big catch, Braxton Burge, and for Braxton, his 30th catch of the season. Moved the chains. Gain of 19. First completion by Robinson.
Heck of a catch by Burge. Man, what a play.
Here come the Bulldogs. And Robinson hands off Palacios, going right, trying to turn it up. And he'll push the pile, get some yardage out the 25-yard line. Let's see, they're going to mark him at the 26.
Yeah, if you're Palacios now and you're getting the edge, you got to be considering trying to get out of bounds to stop this clock some, because this clock is becoming obviously your biggest enemy now with rolling under now almost to the 8:30 mark here left to go.
Hooker needs 4 touchdowns, and I think they're just trying. First things first is to avert the shutout.
No doubt.
And they've not been shut out this year, of course.
Timeout by Coach Bernard.
We'll take it with them. 8:26 to play in the ball game. Fairview 27, Hooker nothing. You're listening to it on Squirtle. Back after this.
Have you been thinking about shopping around for your insurance? Ewing Insurance offers home, auto, farm, commercial general liability, commercial property, commercial auto, workers' comp, life, and health insurance. We're an independent agent, so we have many carriers to choose from to get you the best rates. Ewing Insurance is located at 624 North Main Street in Fairview. Stop by or call us at 580-227-4333. Talk to Charla for commercial lines or Nancy for personal lines. Nick Ewing is a graduate of Fairview High School and a proud supporter of Fairview athletics. We wish the Yellow Jackets the best as they are gold ball chasing. Go Jackets! Kid Drug is second to none in Northwest Oklahoma. We are known for our beautiful home and holiday accessories, women's fashion, toys, candles, expansive kitchenware, and pampering bath and body lines. We offer lovely bridal and baby registries. Come experience our old-fashioned soda fountain treats, including the best malts and shakes you've ever tasted. Our pharmacy has been serving the Fairview and surrounding areas for more than 30 years. We accept most third-party insurance and have a complete line of
Second down and 6 for Hooker. Coming out of the timeout, Robinson wants to throw. Right side into traffic. It's caught. Touchdown. That Palacios on the far sideline.
Sure was.
Yes, he did. And he jumped early. And he was able to reel it in as he was coming down. I want to watch the highlight on this. Watch the you watch the replay on the big video board. He didn't time his leap right, but he still caught it. 26-yard touchdown pass. And Robinson threw a pretty good ball that time to Justin Palacios, who makes his second touchdown reception of the season. They'll line up to go for 2, 27-6 the score now, and Palacios has it. Tries to find running room, and he will get it inside the pylon. He did. 2 points. So 27-8, 8 minutes and 20 seconds to play. We'll take a break and be right back. You're listening to this great state championship game on Squirtle.
When looking to purchase or market your livestock, choose the Fairview Livestock Commission Company. Family owned and operated, we're proud to be Northwest Oklahoma's first choice for your cattle marketing needs. Cattle sales are every Friday at 9 o'clock a.m. Replacement cow sale this Tuesday, December 6th at 6 o'clock p.m. K.L. James, 580-227-3797. Go Yellow Jackets.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off. Dr. Matt D. Well, the drive for Hooker, 6 plays, 57 yards in 2 minutes and 52 seconds. The 26-yard touchdown pass from Keelan Robinson to Justin Palacios. The sophomore Robinson to the freshman Palacios. That's the future of Hooker football.
Yeah, they got a bright future in front of them. Good answer there. It's great to see Hooker still competing. I mean, a lot of times you could get down 4 scores. And
Casas, the onside kick, and it's covered.
It's dangerous there.
It was picked up over there.
Number 63.
That's Eli Winans. So Fairview will take over in Hooker territory. 46-yard line. So 8:19 to play, and now if you're Coach Bernard, you want one of those long time-consuming drives to keep the ball away from Hooker.
Yeah, that's interesting here. They have Wheeler in the backfield. This is something, a wrinkle we saw last week.
Yeah.
So.
And on first down, he'll get the carry and pick up about 4 down to the 42.
Well, the thing about Wheeler is he's got an additional gear that you don't see out of Church, and so could be a situation here. I like the wrinkle. We saw it last week against Woodland. Church does a good job of lead blocking in there too.
Tick, 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 tick. We're under 8 minutes to play.
Yeah, and if Fairview snaps the ball with more than 10 seconds on the play clock, then I think Coach is not going to be happy with Jacks.
Bernard hands it off to Church this time. And he stopped after a gain of about a yard or so. Stop was made by Aiden Woolridge. To the 41. Third down and 5 from the left hash. 3 wide to the near side, the wide side of the field. They'll throw it out here to the wide side. Burris catches it, needs some help from some blockers. He gets it. 35-30, 25. And he fumbled the football late.
He did fumble it.
Fumbled it at the 23. Jax Bernard says, we got it. And they do. So Burris, gain of 19. That's Burris's 5th catch of the day.
I don't know if the play clock the play clock needs to be reset. There they go. Once again, Fairview should not snap this ball with anything less than 5 seconds on the play clock. So Bernard needs to be taking a look at that and waiting. But
1st and 10 from the 23. And off to Wheeler. Wheeler 20, 15. Bounces it outside and is tackled right at the stick. He's actually going to gain 11. That'll move the chains. Micah Wheeler, his 2nd carry on the drive.
Kid has a lot of speed. He's an explosive athlete. And, man, we saw it last week in the Woodland game. They brought him in, and he busted some runs. He's just got a different speed to him.
1st and 10 from the 12-yard line.
So Wheeler for 10 that time.
Wheeler's another kid that's going to be back next year, just a junior.
Jax Bernard will come back for his senior year next year. What a career he's had starting from day one, right? He started week 1, didn't he, his freshman year?
Yes, he did.
Yeah. I mean, they'd have been looking for him. They were waiting for him to get up there and get old enough to play.
Well, I'm not sure he started his well, yeah, he did. He did start his freshman year. That's correct.
I know he started the games that I saw him play. We've got a timeout. 5:56 to play in the ball game. The score is 27-8. We'll take a break and be right back on Squirtle.
Farmers and Merchants National Bank is Fairview's hometown bank, serving you. Committed to providing the Fairview area with the latest in banking services and convenience. Farmers and Merchants is a locally owned and operated bank, eager to serve your personal and professional banking needs. With a pledge to exceed the expectations of their customers, the staff is confident in their ability to provide you with an exceptional banking experience. Farmers and Merchants National Bank in Fairview, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business, and remember, call Amy, Carissa, or
1st down and 10 for Fairview at the Hooker 12-yard line. Bernard,
big hit.
He was popped. Another thing you worry about, your quarterback taking shots like that. No gain, though. It's been a big afternoon for him on the ground and through the air.
Got hit hard right in the helmet, too.
They'll say he gained a yard. That was a hard-earned yard. Now, I'm going to say no gain because they're still at the 12-yard line. 2nd and 10. 2 wide to the right, 1 wide to the left, 2 back set. And they're going to hand it off to Wheeler, and he will bounce it to the end zone. Micah Wheeler off right tackle, untouched, into the end zone, touchdown Jackets.
Well, just a great answer by the defending state champions, and that's what state champions do. Fairview just flexing their muscles, and what a great wrinkle by Coach Bernard to bring Wheeler in here in this fourth quarter. We saw him do it last week. Kid has got an extra gear. He's got a lot of speed, and another touchdown for the Jackets.
Yeah, be looking for that next year. Jax Bernard, extra point. Up and in. 34-8. We'll take a break and be right back here on Squirtle.
Jensen's of Fairview is celebrating 91 years. Currently special pricing and financing available on select GMC units in stock. Hurry, as these units and offers won't last. Jensen's, the best prices in Northwest Oklahoma on your new and used vehicles. So come see why generations of customers have been choosing Jensen's to serve their automotive needs. Same family, same business, same location for 9 decades. Go Jackets!
Martin's Machine Shop, a family-owned business since 1974, serves Oklahoma, Kansas, and Texas. They offer full machine shop, welding, and metal working capabilities for repair and fabrication. Their fluid power division repairs hydraulic cylinders, pumps, motors, and valves, and includes a full inventory of 6,000 PSI hose and fittings. Give them a call at 580-227-2734 or connect through their website, www.martinsmachineshop.com, to see how they can assist you today. Martin's Machine Shop.
So Fairview scores in a 6-play, 46-yard drive in 3 minutes and 10 seconds. The 12-yard run by Micah Wheeler. This kick is going deep inside the 10-yard line. It will go into the end zone, so Hooker will take over first down and 10 from their own 20-yard line. 5:09 to play. 5 minutes and 9 seconds until the Fairview Yellow Jackets can call themselves state champions again.
Yeah, just they've been the best team since the start of the season, and they've proven it here in the playoffs too as well. They really have not had a competitive game outside of that Crescent game, which, you know, I think what Crescent could do physically and also athletically, it is kind of the recipe against Fairview. Fairview did help them out in that game, fumbled at the 1 and threw an interception in the end zone one time.
I think the Alva game was competitive for a while.
Correct.
Right side Palacios. And run out of bounds after about a 2-yard gain. Stop the clock, 5:02.
Well, winning a state championship in any class is super difficult, and it's rarely seen back-to-back in 11-man situations. And we saw it with Cashin a few years ago, and Fairview does it again. And Fairview's going to have, a legitimate chance to field a team next year that's competitive enough to win it all also. When you have somebody like Jax Bernard and you've got the Wheeler kid and a handful of other athletes that we've mentioned today. But, hats off to the senior class for Fairview, too. Really impressive winning back-to-back state championships.
You're getting to that point where you're reloading instead of rebuilding. That's the kind of program Fairview's getting to. Robinson up the middle takes the snap. Out to the 28. It's right up the gut for 4.
Oh, and this goes back to what we talked about. What makes it difficult for Hooker when they're down multiple scores, they just don't really have the offense to crack that lead quickly.
Yeah, they are pretty one-dimensional, although we did see that touchdown pass in the last drive, but pretty one-dimensional without Cleet Martins in there.
Not a lot of chunk plays.
Snap it to Robinson again. Little shimmy.
He didn't get it.
No, he didn't. He needed 2. He got 1 to the 29, and that'll bring up 4th down. Trace Bonham with the stop.
Here's another situation. Clock is still rolling. It doesn't seem like Hooker's in that big of a hurry.
I think they're seeing the writing on the wall, the situation they're in, and the scoreboard.
It's going to be Palacios to the top edge here. Either that or QB trap.
4th and 1. It is Palacios, and he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll end the drive. Boy, getting into the backfield that time.
That's the senior Gilchrist.
Yep.
What a play by the senior.
Tegan Gilchrist, senior, 5'10", 170. And they'll lose yardage back to the 27, so a loss of 2. Fairview will take over. They're going to start at the Hooker 27.
Well, congratulations to the Hooker Bulldogs on a fantastic season. I don't think anybody after about week 3 or 4 this year would have said they'd be playing in this game. And credit to their kids and their community and their coaching staff for making it here. But Fairview is they're the class of this class currently. There's not really anybody that has shown that they can compete with them, especially this season.
Church just gained 4 on first down. Right up the middle. So it's 2nd down and 6. That clock will roll now. They're going to get that play clock down. There's still 15 seconds on it, and Fairview taking their time. 3:20 left. I guarantee you, Coach Bernard right now, he really doesn't want to get another touchdown. He just wants to get this game over with. Wheeler. First down. Off left tackle down to the 15. They're going to mark him at the 16, but it's enough for the first down. He'll gain 7.
Well, there might be too much time on the clock for them to not score another touchdown.
Be kind of hard to do it at some point. Clock will roll under 3 minutes to play. 34-8. Another dominant performance by Fairview on their way to their 4th state championship in school history and 2nd in a row. 1st and 10 from the 16. Bernard flanked with running backs left and right. 2 wide to the right side, 1 to the left. And it will be Bernard running, bouncing right to the 15, to the edge, the 10. Flag at the back by the back judge. As down inside the 10-yard line, Bernard got to the 8, but this one's going to come back and attack penalty yardage onto it. Holding.
Well, that actually might create a scenario where Fairview can run the clock out now.
They might be able to now, yeah.
Well, since this officially is our last football game of the season, I want to thank everybody who has followed Squirtle throughout the year, especially the Fairview YellowJackets.tv fans that are out there watching and listening to us. And big thanks to all of our crews that have traveled Oklahoma with us near and far. Big time thanks to Camden, Billy, and Ella Sunken. They've been with us all day long since early this morning.
Yeah, it's been a long day out here early in the morning with the pregame tailgate party.
They were with us last night late
exactly.
at Garber, too.
They're in Garber. Out. Did some basketball in Garber last night. Triple overtime
OT game. Yeah. You thought you were going to have a date night last night, but
ended up getting it, but got there just in time. But yeah, triple overtime last night in that boys game. So 1st and 19, 1st and 20 after the penalty, and Bernard fakes the pitch, and he wants to run up inside the 25-yard line down to the 23, picking up a couple, and the clock will tick, 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 tick. So now if they could get that first down inside the 6-yard line, they could end this game. I'm doubting that Hooker is going to burn any timeouts. They have all 3, but 2nd down and 18 now.
So now this puts Fairview at a place with 4 state championships. They start moving up the list of number of state championships for programs, and it's a pretty impressive run that they've had here lately.
Handoff this time to Micah Wheeler, and he went down in the arms of Aiden Woolridge. He'll lose 1, back to the 24.
Yeah, and this is where it can get kind of chippy, too, and that's unfortunate to see because these two teams have a lot of respect for each other, being from the same district.
Yeah, these teams know each other very well. Final minute, 50 seconds to go.
And Fairview's starting to realize it.
Yep.
Well, they got to run a play, so.
3rd and 19. Modified kneel-down situation, but a flag flies. I think they're going to get Fairview 5 yards. Somebody.
Well, they don't have a legal formation.
Yeah, they got 3 guys in the backfield.
No, this
back
will
at
end
the 35-yard line.
Yeah, this will end the game. I think the fans are upset.
Yeah. He had 3 guys back there just in case there might be a fumble going back the other way. But, yeah. But that stops the clock.
Well, it'll
So
start
it's third
back
down.
up.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's third down. So when they take the knee, it'll start the clock again and we'll get out of here. And the party will commence.
Well, and Jax does not need to snap this ball. He needs to wait to snap it.
Clock rolling, about a 10-second difference. He'll take the knee. There you go.
Everybody gets your kid drug T-shirts.
1946, 1999, 2022, and now 2023. The Fairview Yellow Jackets, Class A state football champions.
Well, the best team in the class won it this year.
They went wire to wire.
Wire to wire. There was no question who the best team was. Fairview proved it. You know, the weapons they have on the offensive side of the ball, starting with Jax Bernard and all the skill players, and I tell you, their line does not get enough credit. Those guys up front are great blockers. And then, in my opinion, the most undervalued side of their team is their defense, and their defense was just electric in the playoffs. I mean, they just gave nobody anything.
How about the symmetry? 3 numbers for you. 30, 15, and 2. 30 straight wins, 15-0 this season, and back-to-back state championships. I'll throw a 4 in there, too, for the 4 state championships. So 30, 15, 4, and 2.
I didn't know. That sounded like you were, like, doing a compass lock.
Hey, if that compass lock would be like Chad Richardson Stadium here, that would really freak me out. But congratulations. I tell you what, and yes, congratulations to Hooker. What a great season they had. They will finish 12-3. And Trevor Powers' squad, absolutely nothing to be ashamed of. And we'll just go ahead and keep it right here so you can experience the post-game festivities. And when we get the stats, we'll go over that, run back on all the scoring. 34-8, your final score. The Jackets run the table again, 15-0.
Well, and what a great crowd. Big props to Hooker. That is a long ways to come down to Edmond. Incredible support by their fans across the way. And, of course, no surprise, Fairview brought a ton of people as they've got a great crowd on our side of the field, too, as well. So,
as I got in on my way down this morning, from Hennessy on, I was in the Fairview Caravan behind the buses. And I tell you what, they're going to take this back to Fairview and have some fun tonight. One thing about it, their fans know what to do. They know how to handle it.
They do, yeah.
Went through it last year.
Yeah, it'd been a long period of time since the Jackets hoisted up a gold ball. The last time from 1999 to 2022, and they only had to wait 1 year this time, so they didn't have to take the 20-plus year wait. So pretty impressive. Really impressed by this team. It was kind of one of those things where last year they weren't necessarily a favorite. But late in the year, I think they started getting a lot of respect. And, this year it's tough to go wire to wire, like you mentioned, Tom. And the other thing about Fairview I've been so impressed with is they have not had to deal with injuries over the last couple of years. And I think that attributes a lot to what Coach Nelson has done with that weight program there.
Yeah.
I don't know if you heard Coach Van Meter on our pregame show, but he talked about how these kids are in the weight room every morning at 6 o'clock. And it makes a difference. I mean, just really impressive the last couple of years. And, obviously once they leave this field, what everybody's going to start talking about is next year. And so I think Fairview next year is going to be somebody that's predicted to probably win it again.
A lot of pride in A1, a lot of pride in Northwest Oklahoma because 2 of the best teams in the state were from that area. They played here for the championship.
Well, if you look at Class B and Class A, There's two gold balls that are about 30 miles away from each other,
right.
with Sealing winning a state championship last night, too, as well.
Yeah, Sealing over Velma Alma last night, and Caden Manuel had like 360 yards rushing and 7 touchdowns.
Yeah, I tell you, is another kind of scenario, big props, and that's a coach's son situation.
Yeah.
Caden hasn't run the ball a bunch this year, and great job by Coach Manuel to add that. And, we obviously saw what the game plan from Coach Bernard is to run jacks. We saw that last year against Gore. It was an element that made it really difficult. We've had Coach Tyler on our show many times, and he talked about, obviously Jacks can throw the ball, but how well he runs the ball too as well.
And you wonder, and you would know more about this than I do, what is the future? He's only a junior, but what is the future at the next level for Jax Bernard?
Well, I can tell you this. I can tell you that Division II schools are starting to take notice of Jax. I know that he is starting to get looks from Oklahoma Baptist University and I think a few other schools, and I would expect that number of schools to pick up. We get to watch a lot of football, Tom, and I don't know how that kid can't play at the next level as far as arm strength, his athleticism, and then just his ability to understand defenses and to run an offense.
Yeah, it's sad that it happens this way, but playing at a smaller school goes against you. And let's go ahead. Should we just go ahead and shut up for a little bit, and can they hear the PA over the audio?
Sure.
Listen, we'll let the Fairview fans enjoy the show here. Let's go ahead and we'll do a recap while they hand out the medals here. We'll get through the stats and all that. Let's go back and recap the scoring in this one. If you are just joining us, Fairview took the lead in the first quarter, 7-0 on a 2-yard run by Jax Bernard. Capped a 7-play, 87-yard drive in 1 minute and 39 seconds. Then Fairview went up 14-0 on the first play of the second quarter, a 15-yard touchdown pass. Bernard to Brant Strader. Extra point kick blocked. 7 plays, 62 yards in 2 minutes and 33 seconds, made it 13-0. Fairview. And then late in the first half, Fairview scored the back-to-back touchdowns, a 38-yard touchdown pass from Jax Bernard to Isaiah Burris. That was after a Burris interception. The 2-point conversion, or the kick failed, and it was a 2-play, 42-yard drive in 43 seconds, made it 19-0. And then the Caleb Uthier 32-yard fumble recovery for the touchdown, and then the 2-point pass, Bernard to Micah Wheeler, made it 27-0, and that was the score at halftime. No points in the third quarter. In the fourth quarter, Hooker got on the board for the only time. 8:20 to play in the fourth quarter, and it was a 26-yard touchdown pass from Keelan Robinson to Justin Palacios, sophomore to the freshman. That's the future of the program right there. Hooker will definitely be back. 2-point conversion run by Palacios, capped a 6-play, 57-yard drive in 2 minutes and 52 seconds. That made it 27-8, and then Fairview capped it off. 5:09 to play in the ball game. Micah Wheeler, a 12-yard touchdown run. Jax Bernard's kick capped a 6-play, 46-yard drive in 3 minutes and 11 seconds, and your final score is 34-8. Look at some of the numbers. First downs, Fairview 15, Hooker 8. Rushing yards, 46 for 129 for Hooker, 34 for 166 for Fairview. Passing yards, 231 for Fairview, 57 for Hooker. So total yards, 397 for Fairview, 186 for Hooker. Penalties, we talked about them all afternoon, 9 for 79 for Hooker, and then 8 for 55 for Fairview. And the time of possession, Hooker 25-43, Fairview 22-17. And then Jax Bernard, 121 yards rushing, 18 for 121 on the ground for Jax Bernard, and a rushing touchdown. Average 6.7 yards per carry as Hooker takes their silver ball. Bernard passing 12 of 21 for 231, 2 touchdowns. And then Isaiah Burris, 97 yards on 5 receptions. Reed Martin's 4 catches, 111. Brant Strader, 3 for 23. Now let's go downstairs.
Receiving the Coach's Achievement Flag is Coach Robert Bernard. And now, the 2023 Class A State Championship Trophy presented to the Fairview Yellow Jackets.
Hoist the hardware jackets because it doesn't get any better than this. I know as a Fairview alum, for you, Adam Dieselhorst, it's especially special. It can be even more than that.
Yeah, I mean, it's awesome. A lot of excitement for the community, for the town, as you see them all sprint out onto the field. And, Fairview's a special place. A lot of these places that get the opportunity to hoist up gold balls on a lot of these communities and small towns are great communities as well. But, yeah, for sure, it does mean something a little bit different when it's a place that you grow up and live and obviously have a lot of connections to. And really happy for Coach Bernard and his coaching staff. Really happy for all the players on the team. I know that they work hard. A lot of teams work hard. Obviously, if you're playing here at the end, Hooker works hard too as well. But, yeah, it's a special moment for sure.
Nothing better than hearing Queen, we are the champions after a ball game. And for that, we'll take care of football season for us. On to the next thing, on to basketball season.
Yeah, and we might as well just preview that real quick. Congrats to Fairview. As Coach Van Meter, my mentor and old coach, would say, it's a great day to be a Jacket.
Yeah.
And but tune into Squirtle. We'll have coverage all basketball season. We'll be at the Tournament of Champions in a couple weeks. And then we've got the Week Capital Tournament.
Yeah.
We've got the Skelter Tournament. We've got the Cashin Tournament. We've got the Squirtle Festival. And then we're right into playoffs. So we're going to have you covered in basketball season. I can promise you that.
A great show and a great job by Ella Sunken, our producer engineer. Early this morning until right now, she's chilling. She's cold. She's ready to get inside. And Camden Billy, boy, I tell you what, the pride of Thomas doing a great job all year long as well. And we're so glad to have them on board. Of course, all the Squirtle crew that's helped us out all year. And they're not done yet. Basketball, matter of fact, next week we'll be somewhere, I'm sure. We'll find something to do. And, of course, after Christmas with the TOC and those other events, that'll keep us busy. But for today, we celebrate the Jackets from Fairview. 4-time state champions in school history, back-to-back. And they knock off their rival in A1, Hooker, by a final score of 34-8. I'm Tom Nelson. For Adam Dieselhorst, for Ella Sunken, Camden Billy, have a great rest of your weekend. Have a great holiday. And congratulations, because it's always a great day to be a Jacket.